You guys are not going to believe what news I have for you today. Dude, life is so freaking crazy. Pico, happy 15 months. Zaders, happy 8 months. Also, Xfaloon got me a little manatee. Apparently he smells like lilac, I think, or it said, I don't know, it's some purple flower. Lavender. And you can microwave him. If this is true, I may end up using him for cramps, which would be very nice. A little warm manatee on my belly. I thought that was cute. Okay. Anyways, guys, I have big fucking news, and you're not gonna believe how it happened.
Half a year with wife kids.
So, happy 6 months. Happy 6 months. Okay. So there's technically two different things. They're completely unrelated, but the reason that I had to push stream back is actually not because of the other news. It's because my mom came home with Cheez-It pizza. Like, pizza that I guess the dough has Cheez-Its in. I don't know. It wasn't really, it tasted kind of like regular pizza. It wasn't bad. My mom was like, I didn't try any because, you know, she's like one of those almond ladies. She's like, I'm watching my figure, and she's like 5 pounds. I can't. So she was like, I didn't eat any, but good for you. And I was walking past her because my dad was like, because my parent, well, she sent me a text message and she was like, look what I found. And then she was like, the pizza's ready. She screamed upstairs and I was like, oh, okay. So it was like 5:50 when I went down to get pizza. So I was like, damn, I'm gonna be late to stream because I'm not gonna turn stream on and eat pizza with you guys. And I had to send stuff anyways for the second thing that I'm gonna tell you. But anyways, yeah, it was okay. It wasn't like the worst. But as I was walking past her, she was like, I didn't have any. Is it good? And I was like, I don't know. Thanks, Arana. I think she probably got it at Target. She doesn't really go anywhere else. So I want to say probably Target. But yeah, so I ate that. I literally have a bite of my pizza. It was okay. It wasn't like, hold on. Cheez-It pizza. Yeah, here it is. Hold on. Do you guys remember when Cheez-It did the giant Cheez-Its from Taco Bell? I did ask for just a singular giant Cheez-It, and then I put it on display on my desk when I used to work at the doctor's office, and people thought it was really funny. This is what it looks like.
Corgo 100.
Oh, I just drug that in and I don't know where it went, which scares me because I think that that might be on a random slide now. So, oh, it was, what the hell? Hi, Nice Shine. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Fucking print screen. I'll just do it as a screenshot then. Fuck you. Hold on. I'm definitely not stalling to tell you guys the other really good news. Hold on. Look. That's what it looks like. I literally think it's Cheez-It brand. There's no other branding on it. I think it's straight up just Cheez-It. It's not even like even a collaboration. It's literally just Cheez-It. I mean, it wasn't like the worst pizza I've ever eaten in my entire life. It was like meh pizza. Yeah, we just show this to Malingus later. It was like okay. I'm like a Red Baron girly. I love Red Baron, and this was not similar to Red Baron, unfortunately. So like for me, it was okay. It wasn't the worst. I didn't hate it, but it wasn't like I wasn't like running in circles excited. I think I would rather just like have Red Baron and put Cheez-Its on top of my Red Baron. I almost hiccuped. Oh, there it is. Okay. It was okay. Does it actually taste like Cheez-Its or just like frozen pizza? It's like a doughier Cheez-It, I guess. I don't know. It's not the worst. But it wasn't like, I wasn't dying over it. Yeah, there's like a couple flavors. There was like pepperoni. There's like, yeah. I don't know. I'm a Red Baron girly. I really like Red Baron pizza. I could fuck up an entire Red Baron pizza. I love the sauce. It's like so watery, but it has like a good amount of spice. It's really good. Okay. Are you guys ready for the real news? The real exciting news. Are you ready? Should we say hi first? Let's say hi first, and then I'll tell you. Hi! Go ahead, say hello. I'm not stalling. Hi Merrick. Hi Tarantino. Hi Varden. Hi Dave. Hi STG. Hi Slam. Hi Dova. Hi Abelio. Hi Jude. Thank you very much, dude. That's very kind. Thank you. Hi Creature, hi Zedix, hi Pico, hi Atora, hi Engineer, hi Savi, hi Zaders, hi Riai, hi your boy, hi Shadow, hi Product, hi Night Shine, hi Nightbull. The heck is that? I mean, it says it on the box. What was that? What you just read is what it is. Hi Pupper, hi Smart, hi Llama, hi Skeleton, hi Archer, hi Fee, hi Elazro, hi Susie, hi Koba, hi Freddy, hi Kinda, hi Jeda, hi Bucky, hi Berlin, hi Sue, hi Nuke Man, hi Colin Quaker. Don't send Zaders off, please, for the love of God. He's been good today. Hi Nuke Man, hi Exia, hi Shiggy. Stop saying weird things. Be normal. Also, your name is not the right color of pink, and it's pissing me off. Hi Turd. Hi 21. Hi Uno. Hi Chilled. Okay. Hi Psychart. Hi Uno. Are you guys ready? Hi Saivas. For the news. So, if you've been following along, I've explained to you guys that I really wanted my new model to be done before, let me pull her up on screen. I really wanted her to be done before October of this year, because I wanted to debut her on my 4-year anniversary. I thought it would be a really cute idea. It's something that I've really been looking forward to. Like, I desperately want to debut her on my 4-year anniversary. So, Roberta, the person who rigged this model, I love working with her, but her schedule's really busy. She's an incredibly talented rigger, and she's one of the only riggers of her scale that isn't with a guild. So if you don't know what a guild, like a rigging guild is, rigor mortis is like a good example. Basically, they just take like the top talents in this skill group, and they tack on like an extra 1,000 to the price because like they're exclusive and with a rig, and like the rigging guild takes home that extra 1,000 and like uses it to promote themselves. And I guess I'm not sure exactly where this money goes, but basically if you want to get rigging done by one of these like really top dogs in the rigging scene, they're with a guild, and it's like you can whatever you would expect for like a really high tier rigging for a model, tack on an extra $1,000 just because they're in a guild. Yeah, dog. Hi, Shiny. Will the quality of rigging go up if it's in a guild, or is it the same thing? Because it's a guild, a lot of them like work collaboratively on things, and they are. I mean, it's not like you're not paying for anything. You're paying for people who are the top people. They're constantly learning. They're working together and collaborating on things to make things better. Like that's the reason that their rigging specifically costs so much extra. Why there's the extra fees and stuff with their rigging. Hi, Blaken. And it's because not across the board. I'm just saying, like, whatever you think it's gonna be, like, tack on an extra 1,000 because they're in a guild. You're paying for people who are constantly working on their craft. You're paying for them to have other riggers at their disposal within the guild to collaborate and ask for help with. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you're just paying for people who take their craft incredibly seriously and have other people who have more or the same amount of knowledge as them at their disposal for help. It makes sense. Yeah, it's an artisan group. Yes. Karaki, thank you so much for the follow. Nah. I'm not dogging on people who are in rigging guilds. I understand why. But not every full-time rigger is in a guild. It's just, okay, the guilds pick up all of the really talented people, and that's why they're in a guild. They do a lot of work for them. It's like pretty much having a manager. It's like the difference between being an indie VTuber and a hololive VTuber. Like, you have a lot of support, you have people to help you with things, you have your other talents at your disposal to like give you advice and stuff. Yeah, they get the work for you. Yeah, it's like they bring it on a silver platter to you, and they're like, here you go, and here's all your money, and you don't have to deal with the shitty customer. I'll do that for you. Like, it makes a lot of sense. But the reason that they're the top riggers is because they work so hard at what they do, and they spend so much time together like working on things. So it makes a lot of sense for them to be really expensive. All of this to say, there's not a lot of people who do work at the level that I want, and I'm not willing to be on a waiting list because they have such long waiting lists. I'm not willing to be on a waiting list. Hi, Frisian. Exactly, Llama. Exactly. It's not a bad thing inherently. I'm not willing to wait that long or pay all those extra fees because I know there's people who do similar work, but like Roberta, but it's just so hard to get in with them. Roberta has a lot of babies, and we're always like, I feel bad for her because I feel like she's perpetually working on the same 10 people because we just keep her so busy because we love her so much. So she never gets to like work with new people. She constantly has to work with the same 10 people over and over again because we always keep her busy with work. But I talked to Roberta with this new model, and I really wanted the deadline of October 1st was incredibly important to me. Well, I spoke to Roberta, and she said that she was not going to be able to get me in until after that. At best, she would start working on me in October, which it takes a couple months to rig a model. It's a lot of work. So I felt really defeated, and there's not a lot of people who do quote-unquote indie rigging that are up to my standards because I'm so fucking picky. I wanted something really technically beautiful for Newfie. I just feel like she deserves it. She deserves a really technically beautiful rig, and there's very few people that can do that. Roberta is one of them, and I was really sad that she wouldn't be able to fit me in time. So my last kind of hope, somebody that I felt like did similarly beautiful rigs, her name is Doha, and her website says that if she takes you on as a client, you will get your stuff done by August. You'll have delivery by August. So I was like, oh, you know, Uno, she does not need me to keep her solely busy. She has more than enough clients. People want to work with her. So I was really interested in trying to get Doha to rig her because I figured she'd be able to do it way faster and I would be able to have the due date, but I still really care and love Roberta. I love her work, so I was really sad. Well, last night I'm asleep and I forgot to silence my phone, okay? So I'm in bed, I have my eye mask on, and I'm like almost completely like asleep, and then all of a sudden my phone is like bzz, and I was like, oh god. But I knew it was like 9 a.m. It was like literally 9 a.m. Maybe, or 8 a.m. I don't know, it was really early in the morning. And I was like, I better check in case it's like my mom or something, because I know she's at work right now and maybe she's like, you know, listen, we're dog people, so like maybe Sophie didn't have a good morning and she wants me to check on Sophie or something, because I know Loki ate a squeaky toy last night, so maybe she's like, can you check on Loki? So I'm like, I better just look at my phone because my mom, she's gonna get pissed off if I don't reply. And I look at my phone and I swear to you, I almost had to pinch myself because I thought I was still asleep. It's a message. Well, let me explain this, by the way. I got a preliminary file from Suki and I sent it to Doha exactly at this point 3 days ago, but yesterday was 2 days ago. And her website says if you don't get a reply within 2 days, it means she hasn't accepted you. So, yeah, her wording is really nice. Roberta's is actually technically better though, Zayners. Hers is more like stylized, like cutesy stylized. Roberta's is technically, in my opinion, much better, which is why I was kind of sad she couldn't get it done in time. But I was willing to settle with her, with Roberta, or with Doha, even though I love Roberta so much. So I went to bed that night knowing I didn't get a reply from Doha, and I was really sad. And I was like, I was kind of coming to terms with the fact that I wasn't going to be able to have my new model for my 4-year anniversary. So I was kind of sad while I was going to bed because I was like, okay, like I have to kind of I have to find like another date that is meaningful to me to debut the model. So I was just kind of like meh about it. I thought I was fucking dreaming. It's a message from Roberta and it says, hi, I had a cancellation actually, and so it's actually for this month. Did you still need your model rigged or did you get in with someone else? What do you mean? I thought I was asleep. I literally sat straight up in bed and I was like, am I asleep? And I pinched myself and I was like, I felt that I'm not asleep. And so I was scared. I was like, I had to wait till I woke up a little bit because I was like, oh my god, like what if I read that wrong and like it says I won't be able to work on your model. Like I don't know. I thought I was out of my fucking mind. I was scared. I was shaking. I was like, I couldn't catch my breath and I was like, either I'm asleep or like I'm misreading this. So I like rubbed my eyes a bunch and I like stood up on top of my bed, like my head's like touching the ceiling. I'm like this and I'm like looking around and I'm like, this is real life, right? This isn't a dream, right? And I'm like, okay. So I like sat back down and I read her message like 5 more times and I was like, no, she's literally saying that she had a cancellation. She can get me in. I was so excited. Thank you so much, Iron. Thank you. I was so fucking excited. Listen, if I wasn't a frail, pale demon who only plays Marvel Rivals and actually walks more than 10 steps a day, I might have done a backflip. I probably would have hurt myself, but I could have done one. If I had any more amount of physical strength, I might have started doing backflips. I'm just saying. Thank you, Frosty. That's very kind of. Thank you, Goma. Thank you. So, guys, I'm gonna have my new model debut on my 4-year anniversary. Isn't that crazy? I think, honestly, she's working on it right now. It'll probably be done before then, if I'm being honest, which is crazy. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to contain myself to wait until until then, I don't know. Because I was expecting it to not be done way before that. But if she starts working on it now, it'll probably be ready by then. I don't know. I don't know. I'm so excited. You guys have no idea. I'm so happy. I could cry, honestly. I was so excited. It was really hard for me to fall asleep last night. So then, of course, the next obvious thing that I do is I message Suki and I'm like, I know that we were... thank you, Exia. Thank you so much. The next thing I do is I message Suki and I'm like, girl, I know that we were both like excited for Doha, for getting it in sooner so that it would be ready by then. But I have to tell you the craziest, my prayers were answered and Roberta's gonna rig me again. And she was like, no way. And I was like, I know. And so, she's planning to get the finished file to me hopefully pretty soon. But, oh my God, I don't even know. It's so crazy. I feel like I've been catching a lot of dubs. I will say, like, I have been catching a lot of W's. I'm a very lucky bear. You guys keep me lucky all the time. But I just feel like a lot of my personal, like, projects and stuff have kind of been falling through lately. I'm very lucky and you guys keep me lucky. Trust me. Like, I am not by any means saying I'm not lucky all the time, because I am. You guys make me, you guys force the luck, honestly. It'd be physically impossible for me to not be lucky because you guys keep keep forcing the luck. So it's definitely not that, but there's just been some stuff with this model that has kind of left me a little defeated, and I didn't want that to carry over, so I was like just worried about, you know, not being able to do what I want, how I want. Thank you, engineer. Thank you so much. And I know I'm spoiled, so I know that me saying like, oh, I'm not lucky isn't even halfway true. I'm incredibly lucky all the time, trust me. But I really wanted this model to make its own luck, and I was just frustrated. But I can't even say that anymore. I am the luckiest person alive. It was like an angel. Thank whoever canceled your model. Fuck you for doing that to Roberta. But also, thank you. Like, honestly, she probably feels the same way. Like, it's really lucky that she had someone who was gonna fill in. Because a lot of people aren't like me. They time everything way better. And like, I'm not one of those people. So she was probably like really happy that she knew that she had to be too. I don't know. I feel like everything just kind of worked out. An angel came down from the skies above and caressed my face, and that angel's name was Roberta. I'm so excited! I'm so excited. I'm the luckiest princess ever. It's no surprise that the new model is going to have a tiara. It's no surprise. Hi, little leg. I'm so fucking excited. I made like a little list of all of the extra things with the new model for Roberta, and like looking at it, oh my god, I'm gonna be dying. Kind of freaks me out because there's so much stuff on it. There's dress fee, but it has the bear paw jacket. Pajamas has the t-shirt. Sucky bear, winter outfit plus goggles. Hairstyles: long hair, ponytail, twin buns, twin tails. Sucky bear style, bangs up. Only hairstyle that changes the front hair. Extras: flumpkin arm holding pose. Tiara, glasses. That's a lot of extra stuff. That's a lot of things for one model. I don't have any like super crazy toggles though, which is probably a huge relief for everyone working on the project, because imagine if I had like a sitting pose or something. Thankfully I do not. Thankfully. Would we get bikini Foof? It never crossed my mind. Maybe someday. I've been considering like a Oh, summer outfit. Eventually. I don't really know exactly what it would look like, but I have been thinking about it. It also worked out that I have somebody, or no, not even somebody. So something didn't work out with Tallulah's model, and Suki stepped in and she's gonna help do the art for it since the other artist completely forgot about me.
Good night, my top.
Good night, Axel. Nah.
Good night, Flumpy Sighters. Kiss.
There's no nice way to say it. She forgot about me and then was like, "Yeah, I can't get done for another month. Sorry." And I was like, "Are you kidding me? Like, I already had a rigging slot for Tallulah lined up. That's crazy." So Suki is gonna help me. But part of our deal was, because she... Listen, we're friends. We work things out. So part of our deal is she put me on the books for October of this year to have 2 new outfits and 2 new hairstyles done. So... yeah. 2 new outfits, 2 new hairstyles for October. I was considering one of them could be beach or like a summer outfit. I don't know. But then for the other one, I kind of wanted to do like, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. All I know is that the universe has smooshed me on the forehead. And I could not be any happier. I was really upset about not getting any reply from Doha. It didn't even come down to the fact that I wanted Doha that bad. I think that they both do really good rigs, and I think Roberta's is technically better, in my opinion. But I desperately wanted it done before my, before my 4-year anniversary. I really wanted to debut it then. It means a lot to me. It means so much to me. I'm pretty sure I debuted this model on my 2-year anniversary, I think, right? Not 3, right? It was only 2. Or was it 3? No, the 1st of October. When did I debut this one? It was my 2nd anniversary, I think. Yeah. My 2nd anniversary. Yeah. So every model 3 was not Sucky. Undo, how do you say things that are just wrong 24/7? Sucky Bear was for Valentine's Day last year. How are you so wrong constantly? How does it work? I need to know. Peanuts, thank you so much for the follow. Ah, thank you. Bro screaming into the void. Hi, Peanuts. Hi, Hollow. Welcome in. It's a talent of Undo's, honestly, to be so wrong constantly. I feel like you have to try at that point. Hi, Adaros. Must be bro's first time seeing an advertisement. Yeah. I'm so fucking excited. I'm so fucking excited, you guys! Life is so good. Things work out sometimes. I can't stop winning! Sometimes I'm losing, but a lot of the times I'm winning. Which is crazy! It's crazy! Okay, now as we are excited, so can we look at some of Roberta's recent rigs so we can get excited? Obviously, I'm one of them because I just got Skeefy done. But let's...
Everything's coming up Millhouse.
Millhouse? What the fuck did you just say to me? Okay. Look. Let's look at some of her recent work. So we can get excited. Let's get excited. Okay. This is her most recent one. Oh, here's me. Who is this bear, you guys? What the fuck? I thought that was this video. I was like, why is Brenda putting the sound of horses over this video? Okay. Yeah, that's Fuufie J Bear, which this model will never see the light of day because I'm mad about it. Okay, wait, I want to show you guys something super cute. Look at how good her face angles are. Look. They're good, huh? I'm not gonna have a lead-in toggle. I think that's a little bit too much. I would never use it. Ever in a million years. Yeah, I don't really know what she is. She has like, I've seen her around a lot. She has like a bajillion friggin' models. But I've never like seen her actually stream before. But I've seen her get a lot of models. This is a Klusler model. What? They're the person that made... Didn't they do Onigiri's models? Klusler? I mean, regardless, you guys are very familiar with Roberta's work because Roberta rigged me, so... It's not even a thing. Her work is just so good. Like, this is something that you won't notice with a lot of riggers, though, is, like, she puts so much attention into every little detail. Like, when one thing moves, everything else moves with it. A lot of people just kind of slap everything together and don't give it the detail and attention that it deserves. But she is very... Look at this. This is crazy to me. Look at the netting on this thing. Her attention to detail is, in my opinion, unmatched. Absolutely unmatched. Llama. I'm so excited! Look at this. She puts so much attention into detail. This is a very hairy model. She puts so much attention into every little bit. How many of these does she have? Well, this is her job, so a lot. Like, look at how... That's insanely realistic. That's insane. She puts so much effort into everything that she does. She actually drew this model. Some of the people, like this one, she drew this one. So like even some of her babies, she draws herself. Oh, you guys know who this is, right? I'm not spoiling anything. You guys can see it anywhere. Yeah, I know. She's crazy at what she does. Look at the details on this hair accessory. Everything moves. Everything moves. She puts so much effort into everything that she does. Look at this. Nice, right? She works so hard. She is cracked. Listen, do you guys weren't here for when I was like trying to figure out who I wanted to rig my model? I would spend hours looking at Roberta's page because I wanted Roberta to rig my model so bad. And I would just sit here with like tears in my eyes because I wanted her. I had to apply for Roberta to get my model to be rigged by Roberta. She doesn't, you can't just like commission her. You have to apply to her. And I applied. Look at this skirt physics. Every little piece moves. A lot of people like to just save time and be a little lazy. They would just smack all these layers together or just give them like all the same rigging to have less work to do. Not Roberta. Not even a little. Roberta just does it. That's just what she do. Yeah, tears in my eyes, butterflies in my ass. Yeah. Yeah, dog. She just really cares for everything that she does. Look at how, I know this is a furry, but look at how pretty. Don't get upset, Pico. That's a lot of detail. It looks 3D. Right? Her head angles are just obvious. I mean, obviously, I wouldn't have gone with her if they weren't the best, but her head angles are just crazy. Look. It looks so good. I mean, you can tell on me. I don't have to show you. It just looks so good. We have her art. Listen, as babies, we have so much movement. It's actually kind of crazy how much movement we have as Roberta babies. Hi, Cyclops. We are like, those goggles look insane. Everything moves so beautifully. It's so good. And obviously, Roberta rigged this model. She rigged my first model, obviously. So, oh, see, look, here's when she was working on Sucky Bear. With those hips. Right, body, thank you so much for the follow. Mwah. Oh, Donald Carlson, thank you so much for the follow as well. Sorry I missed that. Mwah, thank you. Yeah, this was when the legend of Hipsway Fee was born. This was when she came to life. I remember when she was doing my original model, she had a lot of... She had a good bit of some of the work that she did on my model, like, pop off. Yeah, this one went crazy. No, it wasn't this one. Which one was it? This one. I think just because of how pretty the face is. Honestly. Hey, I know that one. She is too flippin' pretty. I'm so excited. And she's only... Look at these head angles. That's insane. Uno, who do you think that is? She's just so talented. She's so talented. I still don't know how they do it. It is crazy, isn't it? So I have a model right now that I'm trying to rig myself, and every time that I think about it, it really gets my friggin' goat. Because I'm really struggling. This is one that she drew herself. Look at how crazy these head angles are. It looks 3D. She's just cracked, is what it is. Absolutely cracked. Gets your goat? You don't know how, you've never heard that saying, it really gets my goat? Okay. It's just me. This one's so early 2000s with the lipstick. So early 2000s. That pale lipstick. We all did it. I think this one has a really good example. Like, look at how the horns move. Look, see? It's like broken and they like go back. It's crazy. Right? Good night, Scuff. These angles are just insane. Yeah, the great thing about Roberta is because she works on like you have to apply to get in with her. She's able, and because so many people want to work with her, she's able to only choose from like the best of the best in terms of like art and everything. So her work is able to look so high quality because she really takes care about who she picks. Like, I feel bad sometimes for people who, like, riggers who have to work on like kind of lower quality art or like stuff that's not separated well. But because she looks over the PSD file, she's able to pick people who have well separated art and everything, clean art and stuff. So her rigs are able to look as good as they do because she takes a lot of care to choose clients with good art, which I feel like is a good thing. I think this is another one that she also did the art for. Yeah, she did the art for this one too. Art and rig. I think it's cute. Because she chose to work with you, that's a good sign for you. Take pride in that. Yeah, listen, I had my fingers crossed and I was like almost crying on a daily basis because I don't understand this one though. This is so against TOS, it's not even funny. The network, thank you so much for the follow. Mwah. This is so against TOS. I don't understand. This is like VTuber models cost a lot of money. This is like several $1,000s. This is a car. I don't get I guess here's her with a full skirt on, I guess. So maybe she only toggles that off sometimes. That makes more sense, I guess. But I would never spend that much money on something that's not TOS. It's for the other, maybe. I don't know anything about this VTuber, so that might be a possibility. But that to me is wild. Also, her hair always looks so good. She rigs hair so... It moves so pretty. And this is what I mean about every little piece moves. She doesn't take any, like, she doesn't do anything lazy at all. She takes a lot of care to make sure everything is, like, perfect. It's so good. I'm pretty sure this is a Kamochiro model. Do you guys know Do they have a software that will allow the model to do a 360? This is 2D. These are, imagine, do you know how like they used to do, yeah, do you know how they used to do, these are not 3D. Yeah, these are not 3D. I mean, there are people who have done it. Like, they have done full 360 models before, but you wouldn't be, none of us would be able to afford that. And put it that way, put it really nicely. And it's something that's frivolous that only people will do, like, for fun on their own models. You could not hire someone to do that for you because they would tell you to just get a 3D model. Yeah, it's excessive and it doesn't even really look that good because of the limitations with live 2D. These are 2D models, so it's not 3D. You know how like South Park used to do it where it's like pieces of paper that are cut up and they like move it around the board? That's pretty much what 2D is. You're like crumpling up and like distorting flat pieces of art and making it move. So like it's an honor that you think it's 3D because that means it moves really well, but these are not 3D pieces of art. This is 2D. This is a flat object that it's just the PSD file and then they're smushing. I see tracking like a tank now. What? It's not like 3D. This can't have like wildly crazy movements. It can only move for however every single way it's programmed to move. Is this a breakdown? Hold on, I'll show you. Let me see if I can find one of a breakdown thing. Is this? See? These are all the different pieces, the different layers. So that each layer is its own like piece of flat drawn art. And you have to, as the rigger, move every piece around to make it look like it's moving. By like manipulating size and shape. I drew frame by frame animations for each thunder. So this is a frame by frame animation. It would not even it would be hundreds of thousands of dollars if you wanted to commission someone to make a 2D model look 3D like that to be able to turn around. And it wouldn't even be fully functional because you wouldn't even be able to track behind you. Like, it requires your facial inputs to track. There's no body tracking for 2D art. Just get a 3D model at that point. But it is kind of like a compliment that people think that her work is 3D because that means that her work is it's just that good. She's just that cracked. Nobody can beat Roberta. Nobody. Do you see all these? Every single one of these, each layer, each name, that is one layer of art that she makes move. And you can see its movement on the pendulum with this red dot. So basically it has two options. So each layer has two different things. It has left and right and up and down. Yeah. Do you see why it's so expensive? You think this is my model werewolf? No. What? You can see though why this rigging is so expensive though. Get 20 iPhones and put them in a ring around you so one is tracking your face. That wouldn't even work either. If it's tracking your face, it means that you're pointed towards it. Yeah, feel free to critique someone else's model in their own chat. Please don't critique their model in my chat. Beyond like, oh, that's not TOS. Like anything else is just kind of personal preference. But I just, oh yeah, this one was Fuufie. I'm upset about that model, so we don't talk about it. How you first got to work with the Berta? Well, thank you, Sue. That's very kind of you. Thank you. No, I decided not to do the booba toggle because I realized something. I actually don't fucking want to have titties on my model at all. And I would just be doing that for you guys. Maybe on the 3D, maybe. But I wouldn't enjoy it or like it literally at all. I would be doing it just for you guys. And I don't know if that... I just wouldn't like it. It would not make me happy. Yeah, so her work is really crazy. It's really good. We are all very, very, very lucky. Here, look at this one. This is so just for the eyes to move. This doesn't even like account for like the rest of the face. This is just like so like rest of the face stays still. Just the eyeball. I open input. I open. I smile. I squint. I open input. I open. Well, these are for the left and right. And then you need the X and the Y for each eyeball. You can duplicate it per eyeball, but still. Like, that's just how many little things you have to pre-program into the model to track. It's insane. We pretty much see you in this outfit, so it won't be much different. Yeah, it makes me upset when I think about the fact that, like, I pretty much refuse to use my other outfits just because I hate how much of a titty monster my model is. And it's not even that bad. I don't know, I don't know. It's not my thing. Regardless, though, that was what I woke up to. So if you guys could forgive me for getting so excited I was almost doing backflips, please forgive me because I almost wasn't even able to function today. I was so excited. I was so excited. What did I just move? What is that? Oh. Yeah, I was over the moon. It's so exciting, you guys. It's so exciting. How I first got to work with Roberta is actually pretty crazy, though. So my very first live 2D model was made by my ex-friend. We stopped talking because her brother's a jerk, and I broke up with him, and she didn't think it was worth it to be my friend because her brother hated me that much. Because I wouldn't get back together with him after he called me fat for like the millionth time. So she thought it wouldn't be worth it to be my friend anymore. So she was like, I can't talk to you anymore. Sorry, bye. Because he gets mad when I do. When he hears me talking to you. And I was like, oh, okay. So I was really obviously grateful that I had a model that was made for somebody who at the time I thought like loved me so much, and it was like an honor. And then I realized that I was sad every time I looked at her because I missed my friend. So I decided then and there that I don't know, I really wanted to quit VTubing because I felt like the fun had been sucked out of it, and every time I saw that model all I could think about was her, and I was just really sad. Now when I look back on it, I don't feel that way anymore. I kind of detached her from it after a while, and now when I see the model, all I think about is like past Fuufie, not really my past with her, which is better. It took me some time, but I finally got over it. But in that time period, because she rigged and drew the model, I realized that I had to find someone else to make me a new model. And I decided at the time, I was like, this is gonna be my only, I'm never gonna get another model after this, ever. So, which is funny how like things change. But I just, at the time, I wanted to have no boobs in the model, but she was like, you need to have boobs because that's like, you have to have boobs as a VTuber or no one's gonna watch you because nobody wants to watch like, if you're not gonna have the boobs, you have to be a lolly VTuber, and I didn't want to be a lolly VTuber. So, like, at the time, everybody was like, you have to have boobs. So I just put up with it, and I got boobs, because I felt like I had to listen to people around me said. Extra! Happy 5 months. She was like, no one's gonna watch you, everyone around me. No one's gonna watch you if you don't have, like, some sort of asset. So either you have to, like, play into, like, the lolly stuff, or you have to have tits. Your choice. So we went with tits, and I really never liked it. And then when I decided to get my new model, this one that I'm using now, I trusted everyone around me. I was showing like the sketches, and she was flat when I was showing the sketches to my friends of this particular model right now. And everyone was like, where are the tits? And I was like, I don't want any. And everyone was like, bad idea, Foof. You already have tits. You gotta have them again. At this point, maybe they should be even bigger. And I was like, no, I don't want them. And they were like, you have to do it. It's what you have to do. So I was like, you know what? The face is exactly what I want. Let's just let's party. Let's get boobs again, I guess. And so I did. And I was okay with it for a little while. And then I realized something. I still don't like them. Hi, Eggs. I still don't like them. Hi, Kirby. So when I was thinking about like, what's my next move now? I decided I just want another model, and I want it to be exactly what I want this time. So that's why we're here now. But when I got the art back for this model, I honestly, I was really excited, and I knew I was like, I'm not gonna go with like a budget rig. I really need, I'm gonna shell out as much money as I need to have a really beautiful rig for a really beautiful model, because at the time I really thought this was my last model ever. And then obviously I got the bug up my ass about the about the boobs, because I realized I'm like, I only use this outfit because it's the only thing that covers the abuba, and even then I stay like this much up because I hate even like, some people stream like this. I won't even do that because I don't fucking like them. I don't fucking like the boobs on my model. It's vulgar to me. I don't like it. I don't want them anymore. I'm tired of them. So yeah, I went with some who at the time I felt like had the most beautiful rigging, and it was Roberta. So I picked her because she is the best in my opinion. As far as rigging goes, Roberta is one of the best riggers ever. Obviously there's some people who can compete with her. Like I know like it's also kind of like a stylistic thing. She tends to keep the faces a little more flat from the side. Some people don't like that. Some people like a big round head. But I don't really mind like the flatness kind of from the side. It's whatever. Plus my head's already really round with my hair, so it doesn't even upset me. But obviously, like barring some like stylistic options, hi Grim. In my opinion, she has the best. In my opinion. I love Roberta's rigging because I can make faces. I like when I get my head to... Ugh. I don't know why that's your go-to. Every time you see Pico do anything, it's always like this. Oh man! Welcome back, General Kenobi. Welcome back. Somehow you still got a semi-gooner chat. How the fuck does that work? Well, I mean, the thing is... I am an adult and I make adult jokes, and I like the adult themes that I have with my chat. So it's not even that yeah, I enjoy the perverts, honestly. I like the perversion. I kind of encourage it a little bit sometimes. But just because I don't want to be a titty monster, because I feel like don't take this any other way than exactly how I'm saying it. If you are insecure, or your favorite streamer is insecure, if you're hearing this and you're insecure, you're taking it this way because you're insecure. I want to preface it with that, okay? If what I'm about to say upsets you, it's because you're insecure. You shouldn't really care what Fuufie J Bear has to say about VTubing. If you like your bottle, you like your bottle. But for me, personally, I'm of the opinion that if I see somebody who has a giant fucking titty monster model, 9 times out of 10, it's because they lack in almost every other area of streaming. And so to me, personally, when I see that, it's kind of like a crutch. I mean, if you are offended by it, I mean, you must be offended because it fits you. I don't think that everybody that has a titty monster model relies on it heavily, but I enough do that I kind of associate it with like a crutch at this point, I think. Exactly, 21. Hi, Joshua. You don't have to have the same opinion as me, obviously. We all have different opinions. That's what makes us people and awesome and cool and fun. But if you get upset about me for my opinion, you're insecure. It shouldn't really matter what I say. Also, I'm allowed to have my own opinion. Even if you don't like it, I'm still allowed to have it. So cry harder. But that's just how I view them, honestly. If I speak, I am in trouble. This is coming from someone who has giant, enormous tits in real life, by the way. I can't control my boobs in real life, but I've also, my whole life, it's like a multi-issue because my entire life, like, in high school, people would always call me tits. And, like, I even had some kid write on my backpack behind me in English class, tits on my backpack, to, like, try to be funny, and that really pissed me off. Like, I've kind of always been, like, treated strangely because I have ginormous boobs. Oh no, my lobster's too buttery. Like, yeah, I get it. But I've always just been kind of treated weirdly because I have big boobs anyways. So I'm not like humble bragging, I promise. I really wish I didn't have big boobs. But I also don't like that is something that people put, I know what a nickname, right? But listen, they're big. I also just don't like that is a nickname that, or like something that people put on me in real life too. I feel like people look at it as like a huge part of your personality from my IRL experience. And I, to a degree, also feel the same way, which is kind of crazy. Me to like a different degree though, because I feel like a lot of people in real life treat me like I would be like slutty because I have big boobs. Like, I've had people like make jokes about like, they'll take like money off my like bill or something if I flash them. Like, for whatever reason, like people just assume that you're kind of promiscuous. Even when I was like underage, people would make like weird comments about them. So like, it's just never really been my thing, ever. So like, part of me associates them with that also, where people see you as like pretty much a slut with having big boobs. And then also the fact that my experience with people who are titty monsters 9 times out of 10 fit the bill. So like in my head, I'm like, well, just because I'm like the 1 out of the 10 people that are promiscuous with big titties, it has to be like, people have to, there has to be evidence for why you're treated like this at some point. So I feel like it just annoys me that I kind of like what people accuse me of in real life.
Huge balls.
You could do that if you want. What people have accused me of in real life, VTubers, are just perpetuating pretty much. If that makes sense. I don't know. It's a complicated issue for me, but I've had a lot of time to think about it, and I've come to the conclusion that I just don't fucking like it. I just don't fucking like it. I don't want to be associated with that streaming. And I don't like I don't want to fit in with the crowd that does do that.
Fuufie, it goes back to Mae West act on Vodaville.
I don't even know what the hell that even is. I know who Mae West is because of RuPaul's Drag Race. Alaska Thunderfuck 5000. But I've never seen Mae West in real life, sorry. Only like 2 people are gonna get what I just said. But yeah, it's like a, to your point, and no offense to others, my guy, what the hell's a guy ring? Said some VTubers generally have a face for radio, if that makes sense. I see whatever floats your goat. I don't know what people looking like in real life has anything to do with their content as a VTuber. Because that has nothing to do with your content as a VTuber. So I don't know what your face has to do with literally any of that. But yeah, well, so how does that make any sense at all then? It's a shame you feel you can't just be yourself and be treated normally because of your physical appearance. Aw, thanks, Llama. Yeah, I don't like go around like telling everybody exactly why I want to remove the titty on my model, because I know, listen, I'm not, if I could never write that out and tweet that right now, like that I think that titty monsters are on copium for being boring. No offense to titty monsters. They will take offense though, because the 9 out of the 10 know it's true that they're relying on having big boobs that go all over the screen anytime they look left or right to keep people's attention. Like, but you can't say that because people will get mad. And I don't want to be grouped in with those people, if I'm being honest. I don't like the implications that it has at all. Not even a smidge. Because I agree with it. And a lot of people can't handle the fact when you have an opinion that doesn't agree with them, or like they don't also agree with, they get really pissed off. I get where you're coming from, but I've had some real fun watching some with large booba, and not because of those personalities. No, I know, no. That's why I'm saying it's not like the rule. There are a bajillion fucking VTubers right now who are streaming. There are so many of them, and pretty much every single one of them are titty monsters. A lot of them are. The 9 out of 10, in my opinion, is pretty true. There are people, it's so hard because I refuse to even say names. I don't care. I don't want to name people. But I know people who have big booba models that are incredibly entertaining, even though they're titty monsters. It's not every single one of them. It's 9 out of 10, unfortunately. And there's a lot of people out there, VTuber-wise, that have just massive titties and no good content because that's what they rely on. Like, if you've ever seen somebody, like, they have a model and then you, like, on Twitter, and then you click in there and they've, like, streamed once in the last 6 months. But they have like a huge following on Twitter because they just jiggle their model's tits. Like there are so many people like that. They pad out that 9 out of 10 so fucking hard. In my opinion, I'm barely even talking about people who actually make content on Twitch or YouTube. I'm barely talking about them because they're still making content. A lot of them are fun in their own ways, entertaining in their own ways, but it's a trend with VTubing where you make little to no content and just have a titty monster model and you get attention for it, even if it's not like on, you know, your preferred platform and you're only getting attention on Twitter. Like it's something that a lot of people see, and I feel like other people associate it, and I don't want to be involved in that at all, not even a little bit. Bye, General. I generally never speak ill of any VTubers. The ones who have fun vibe are the ones who make me want to keep coming back, entertaining energy. Like, yeah, thanks. Nah. Yeah, I don't want anyone to be offended. I'm not saying it because I'm like hoping somebody hears it and they're like, oh, that's me. Oh my god. It's just, I mean, people are, So I showed the model on YouTube the other day, and I got 10 plus comments of people being like, wow, you're nerfing yourself. Oh my god, what a nerf. Wow. Wait, which one's the new one? You better not be saying the one on the right. Like, because I showed the new model to my current model. So like, there are people who disagree with me, which is fine. I don't care. You can like what you like. But if you're gonna ask me, I wouldn't say this on Twitter ever because I'm scared of the people that live on Twitter. Those people need a hobby. That's my answer. Like, that's why in my head, I personally just have two pretty negative views of it, and they overlap in just the right way. Like my IRL experience with how people treat me having big boobs, and then how the VTubers who are titty monsters generally act. And they overlap in a way that I don't really enjoy. So that is why I made this choice. I also feel like it just fits my like character. Like it fits Fuufie better. It fits my personality better. And I'm really excited to use my entire model. I'm really excited to like be able to zoom out on my model and not do like shoulders up 24/7. I can show off my other outfits. I can use my other outfits. It was fun for a little bit with Sucky Bear World. Like that was like the bit. You know what I mean? To have like that kind of stuff. But I really want a model that I can stream with from the shoulders or from the like the midsection up at minimum and have a good time. Like, and not feel like I'm being like leered at for my boobs or being like feeding into the whole bad content big booba kind of thing. I don't know. It's just how I personally feel. But I'm friends with some people who are titty monsters and I love them, so it doesn't even matter. I don't even know who Weiss she even is. I saw so many comments like that. I actually removed, I put a thing on that name so that any comments with that get automatically sent to the Shadow Realm. I have no idea who that person is at all. I've had this design since like 2022, so I like to say that honestly whoever it is copying me because I don't know and I don't really care. I'm Fuufie J Bear. Doesn't look like it at all. Thank you. Freaky Fred, thank you so much for that follow. Who gifted a sub to Glizzy Gobbler? What the hell? Yeah, well, they look like me. I don't look like them. I've been here since 2022. I don't even know. Since you don't have giant boobs, you're a cutie monster. I count myself lucky that nearly all the VTubers I follow since I first got into VTubers in the last couple months are quality streamers. Yeah. No. I don't think that having that being a titty monster makes you automatically puts you in the relying on my tits for content category. That is not what I'm saying at all. Please, there is a large distinction between people who just have titty monster models and still put out good content and people who rely on that for clicks constantly 24/7. We'll see which one comes out on top, Blake. Well, let's make them fight. Let's make them fight. No, you can't use a civet joke. What does that even mean? How hard is it to just speak fucking English in an English stream? How hard is it? Nobody can even read your message because it's in well, actually, Blake can read it. But nobody else can read it. I don't think anyone else speaks Russian here, even reads Russian. They're not following and a pain in the ass. That's okay, Pico. I'm glad I didn't run across the streamers who do rely on Booba for content. You'd be pretty hard pressed to find them streaming very often. The whole like the whole side of people who are doing that don't really they don't really stream consistently, if at all. They stream like once a month, maybe, if that. And most of their content is unironically like on Twitter, where they just like bait post 24/7 with their titty monster model. So you wouldn't even really come across them. That's the beauty of it. You probably really won't even come across them because if they are streaming, they're probably not even speaking to chat. They're probably just like playing Valorant silently. So you're gonna click in and then click back out because they like haven't said a single word in the last 20 minutes. So like you kind of filter pretty fast from them anyways, and they also don't really stream. So like if you're envisioning a titty monster in your mind right now, think of your favorite titty monster. They are probably the 1 out of the 10 because there's so many of them that actually do just that. There's so many VTubers that do just that. I just don't want to be associated with them. I don't like it. I don't know. Plus, I feel like it's overdone anyways. Can you call them a VTuber if they don't stream? Aren't they just a person with an OC? They call themselves VTubers. Is it bad that 4 popped up in my mind? I mean, it's popular for a reason. People like it. Like, people enjoy models with big booba. There's a reason that people do it. It makes sense. But it's just not for me. I've lived that life IRL. I don't like the way people talk to me because of it. I lived that life IRL and I'm not that kind of person at all anyways. So I'm not even like halfway into it. I was born in the darkness. I was molded by it. You just hang out in it. Not me. People come in shapes and forms. Don't make it their signature. Yeah, exactly. I just find it ironic. They're both... Wait, what? Oh, they have a flat personality. Yeah, honestly, I really mean it though. If you're like trying to picture someone in your mind that streams regularly, it's probably not them because again, they're making regular content. They stream the people I'm talking about are plentiful. There's hundreds of them, and they stream once a month, if that, and they just fucking jiggle their boobs on Twitter constantly for attention. So it's probably not even somebody. I'm probably not even speaking on someone you love and hold dear to your heart anyways. It's just something I've noticed I don't like. But that's my opinion. Saying something nefarious, then afterwards saying that's just my opinion. I feel like it's not that nefarious. If they stream once a month, is that even a streamer? I mean, if I fucking put a butterfly in my ass, does that make me the book guy? The book man? Does it? I don't know. More of a Twitter. I call them V-tweeters because it suits them way more. I don't know. What I'm saying is if you just have like one little aspect of it, you can technically you can literally call yourself whatever you want. Seriously, you really can. You can call yourself anything. Like I could buy a deck of cards and call myself a poker player. I've never played poker a day in my life. But if I own a deck of cards, I can call myself a poker player if I really want to. Even if I've never played it and I have no idea how to play it, I have the cards and I'm going to post pictures of them on Twitter and call myself a poker player. Like, you can say whatever you want to say. Good night, chilled. Nah. Ah, thanks, Lava. Nah. I will say, though, I am a big fan of big thighs on VTuber models. Just saying. I do like that. What just happened? What the weirdest message? Did you guys see? I didn't even know this was a scam, by the way, but let me tell you something. Somebody came into the Discord server the other day. I don't actually care. Okay, Iron, I actually don't care about them. You can call yourself whatever you want. It doesn't really apply to me. Like, I have no dog in their game. I don't care. They can call themselves whatever they want. I genuinely don't give a fuck. Like, it has nothing to do with me at all. I don't care. do whatever you want, buddy. I call yourself whatever you want. If you fucking feel like calling yourself the Pope, I don't care. It has zero effect on me. Unless it affects me, my opinion is pretty null and void. Like right now, I have a big titty model, therefore I have an opinion on it, but in the next 6 months, I won't care. I'll have no more opinions on it because it doesn't apply to me, and I won't care. My opinion will be null and void at that point. Do whatever you want. But right now it applies to me and I don't like it. So, but soon it will not. Somebody posted in the Discord server a picture of a camera. They joined. I didn't even know it. So I woke up late and I saw it in the deleted messages. I think Pico or Turd, I don't know, dealt with it. But they posted a picture, hi trash can, a picture of like a camera, and they were like, hey, does anybody want to buy this camera from me? Or does anybody want this camera for free? I'll mail it to you or whatever. I'm just looking to get rid of it. It was me and I bought the, okay. Yeah, well, I saw it in the deleted messages and honestly, it didn't even seem like that crazy to me. I was like, oh, maybe this guy just like got a new camera and can't find anyone to buy it because everyone has fucking iPhones now and you don't really need to spend a bajillion dollars on a fancy camera when your iPhone and or your Android can pretty much take the same level of pictures. Really sorry to tell you that. You don't really need a nice camera anymore. So I was like, maybe this guy just has fucking... Listen, I had a really, really, really nice camera at one point and I got rid of it because I realized that my phone can take just as good pictures because I'm not a poser. I'm a realistic person. Yeah, well, you know, you could feel cool walking around with your big clunky camera. My iPhone takes just as good pictures, if not better. And I can edit them directly on my phone. It's so amazing. But yeah, I just figured like, oh, this guy was being cool. I wouldn't have even, I wouldn't have fallen for it. Like I wouldn't have been like, oh, send me the camera. But, just be careful. Just be really careful. Maybe you want to get the contact info. Yeah, I didn't even, like, hi, Jokey. I didn't even flinch. Oh, big car. When I saw it. Because I was just like, oh, whatevs. I wouldn't have deleted it myself. Actually, if I thought about it more, maybe I would have. I just saw the deleted messages. I didn't even see if someone deleted it. I was just like, oh. But I also wouldn't have fallen for it because I don't accept like free shit from people that I don't know. So I wouldn't have even tried, honestly. I was 3 seconds away from messaging him just to see his game. Yeah, I mean, I guess I probably would have, like, I would not have bet. I wouldn't have been like, hey. Someone joined a school club Discord server posing as a club member saying they got a new laptop and were wondering if someone wanted their old MacBook. It was a scam. That's so scary. What's the end goal with this then, Blake? Do you know? Is it just to like get your address for something or like what? To collect info. Just for address? Like, I could see maybe, address, payment, name. Well, he wasn't asking for any money, so... I mean, maybe he would be like, hey, I don't have enough money to ship it. Can you wire me some money? Maybe. No, there wasn't a link. He just had to DM him. And it was like a picture of a camera. I don't know. You ask them for shipping costs. Yeah, so then they just ask you to wire them money. And you wire it. And then you're out 50 bucks and you don't have a camera. And someone has your name and address. That sounds like probably what it is. I've also been getting a lot of spam recently about some certificates about to expire. Rebel, thank you so much for the follow. Nah, thank you. Or my sub for an account is about to be banned due to inactivity. What? Do you mean I'm like on Twitch? No, Iron Road, they're not going to ship it. That's the whole scam. That's the scam. There's no free there's no free camera. It's a scam. It's a phishing technique to get more info from DMs or even give a link there. Maybe like they send you a link and they're like, okay, yeah, there's no free candy in the van. All they're gonna do is molest you. Maybe another option could be also, because you know how like they can get you with those links where it steals all your cookies and it gets all your like session login tokens from your browser. Maybe they tell you that they sent the camera and they send you like a tracking link, quote unquote, for you to like see where it's getting tracked to. And maybe that's part of it too. Hi, Cactus. Might be a link saying here's the info on the camera. I mean, maybe, but unless the link was like really believable, I couldn't see anybody clicking on the link to see the camera. Like, you can already see what it is, like, because the post said it explained what kind of camera it was already. If I had my best guess, it would either be they're gonna ask you to wire the money and then fuck up your bank that way, or they send you a tracking link and it just steals all your login sessions, so they can like hack your YouTube, hack your Twitter, hack your Twitch, and hopefully one of those things has your bank card tied to it, and so they can like make purchases with your bank card. Like, I would assume that's probably more what it is. Or maybe they like get your Netflix login and they sell it to someone else, your Netflix login. Like, I could see it being pretty lucrative. I bought a $9 mountain bike one time to see what would happen, and I got a pair of $2 sunglasses with grease on them. Ew. It doesn't even need to be a sketchy link. You just use Google services, but not gonna give tips here. Blakekin, stop stealing people's information. Naughty. Scammers slipped the login cookie and deleted all their videos. Yeah, that's a real thing. It happens to VTubers all the time because they'll get like messages or like emails from people asking to sponsor them, and they click on the links. If I'm being completely honest, I would trust someone way less.
Bucks cause I really enjoy your YT vids and streams when I can make them.
Mora, thank you so much for your bribe. Mwah, happy too much. Mwah, mwah, thank you so much. I would... Oh yeah, Blink. I would say, what was I just about to say? Oh, I would say that's probably the most successful, like, scam for people, though. Like, because it's easy to fall for it. Like, you're a VTuber and you're like posting all the time about how you need money and like how you're desperate for like oh, I'm getting you a subathon. Like people will target you and see like, oh, this person's like clearly very fucking desperate for money. Let me pose as Raid Shadow Legends and offer them a sponsor on their stream, or like this game company and offer them a free game key plus $200 commission if they play my game for 2 hours on stream. Like, it makes sense, kind of, that they would choose VTubers who seem very, very hungry for money, because they'd be way more willing to like accept sketchy deals and stuff. Like they'll click on stuff because they're so desperate. So honestly, if you want the truth, I feel like indie VTubers are probably some of the easiest people to prey on if you're trying to get like the login token stuff, because they will click on literally anything. If you're like, hi guys, this is a picture of my butthole, and you like post like a IP grabber link in the comments of your post and saying it's your butthole, a million VTubers are gonna click on that because they're so fucking nosy. It's kind of, it'd be funny if it wasn't so terrible. I'm yawning. Thanks, Lava. Nah. I felt kind of bad after I admitted my hatred. Well, not hatred, but my disdain for titty monsters. I felt bad. I hope no one took that like to heart. Listen, if your favorite streamer is a titty monster, I get it, and I'm happy that you're happy. But it's not my thing. I live that life IRL. I'm an IRL titty monster. If you don't believe me, hold on. I've posted this a lot before, actually. Okay, a booba warning soon. Hide your faces if you're scared. This was 2 years ago at TwitchCon. Cotton signed my boobs at TwitchCon. I am IRL titty monster. I have the titties. People are like, oh, those are your knees? Brother, you can see those are my thighs right there. Right here. Those are my thighs. Those are not my knees. I am IRL titty monster. And I'm here to tell you, it is not what you think it is. Was I grateful that I got to use my big jiggly boobies to have Cotton touch me? Yeah, that was pretty good. Like that. But it's not all sunshine and rainbows because people kind of treat you like a hoe sometimes. So yeah, I will say it's good for when I want to get my way with cute girls, but it's not everything, okay? So yeah, that's how life be. So I live that life. I'm the IRL titty monster that these waifus, they fear me and my power level IRL is maxed out. So I know ball. I'm not just saying it just to say it. I hate how it intersects. It really upsets me how everything intersects in that thing. So I'm sorry if your fave has big boobies. I don't hate her. I'm sure she's super lovely, and I'm sure you watch her because you love her so much. Like, I don't think there's anything wrong with it, okay? Nah. I'm sure you love her very much, and I'm sure she's very entertaining, and that's why you love her so much. I trust your judgment. I'm talking about the V-tweeters and the people who stream once a month and just shake their boobs around, okay? That's what it is. Where does this make sound? I didn't expect that given your voice. Wait, okay. That picture, I mean, they are big. Like, that's not even a question. But wait, hold on. Wait. When I'm like wearing actual clothes, this is me at TwitchCon last year. When I'm wearing actual clothes, you can't really see them that much. It's just because I was wearing like a really low cut shirt, and I had like it wasn't like a real bra. It was like it was just meant to like squish them together more. It didn't actually like give them any support because I was trying to go for like the, you know, when like it's like the peasant t-shirt because it was a peasant top. I was trying to go for that, but it's yeah, it's not. They're not like that crazy if you see me like just in like a regular t-shirt, but they look pretty crazy with that one. Yeah. Also, look at my cute little TwitchCon badge. It's so cute. I didn't like that year's TwitchCon badge. I hated how small the names were. And like if it turns around, I couldn't even see which flumpkins were which. Like I had to like wait for you guys to like start talking because I didn't want to be like staring at your badge when you come up to me. So I was waiting for you guys to talk so I could be like, okay, wait, which flumpkin is this? Because I don't know what you guys look like. So I had to like, either you introduced yourselves right off the bat or I had to like wait. If your badge was flipped around, I had to wait to like, for you to say something for me to like have a guess. Like if you walked up to me and you were like, just being like, oh, hi Fuufie, I hope you're ever going to a TwitchCon. I'm like, wait, okay, which flumpkin are you? Hold on. And then I have to wait for you to like show me your personality. And then I'm like, oh, okay. I know who you are now. Milingus was so easy because he's the only Italian. So he walked in dressed like Mario and he was like, Mom, no he wasn't. No he wasn't. But he did his little, yeah, Mamma Mia. He came in with his little accent, so I could tell who Milingus was right off the rip. But everyone else, obviously smart because he's like 6 million feet tall. I'm pretty easy to find. Just look for a big, fat fucking orange cat. Yeah, a big, fat fucking orange cat that's dragging its big, fat fucking orange belly on the floor. This is so fucking fat. Are you gonna change your name back to the other color or are you gonna leave it like this? It's freaking me out. Yeah, he's Garfield minus the lasagna. He just eats fucking cheese all day. I'm so fucking fat. Yeah. You will never recognize me with a blue Fuufie dress and 6-inch platform heels. You do not need 6-inch fucking heels, Smart. Cut the crap. You do not need 6-inch heels. Stay away from them, please. How about you just walk around on your knees? Then you'll be normal sized. Hi, GP. I'm gonna wear them. Do not wear them. You know, I was too scared to do a Fuufie cosplay last year. I had the Fuufie t-shirt ready for a Fuufie cosplay, but I was too scared to do it. Does that make you guys embarrassed of me? I had it ready. I had the t-shirt. I was gonna do a pajama feed. I had the t-shirt plus I had like little polar bear slippers and I was gonna wear them over my shoes. I was gonna like destroy them. And I had hair ties with like the pom-pom things in them. I wasn't gonna, and I had earrings too. I wasn't gonna wear a wig, but I was going to like do the Fuufie hairstyle with the hair up. This one. But I decided against it because I got nervous. Can we do it next year? I don't know. It's embarrassing to think about. Do not redeem. Do not redeem! Yeah, I didn't do it. I was too scared. But I don't know. Yeah, I was too scared. I liked my Awawa shirt though. That made me feel really powerful. I might bring my Awawa shirt again this year. I felt powerful and like I had aura. What if I cosplay as a Hyrax next to you? That'd be tight as fuck. Would you wear like a little onesie? I might come with an egg. Just wear all white. Hi, Meow. And yeah, I had a little bear ear headband too. I was gonna wear those. I was too scared though. I was way too scared. Gonna need 12 bottles of water. It's scary to think about, you guys. It's scary. What if someone picked on me? You want to know something? Smart was doing the Fuufie Sucky Bear cosplay, and like several people harassed him. So that was not cool at all. Hi, Alex. What if that happened to me? GP, what is that question? What do you think if a group / team of autistic VTubers would be formed? I don't know. What do you want me to say? I don't know. I don't really care. It would form a Gundam. They'd all be too busy talking over each other because that's what we do. I don't know. What do you want me to say? We'd all be like talking over each other about things we like. It wouldn't even be a good idea. I kind of expected it because I was wearing a mini skirt and a crop top. People can't be normal. Yeah, but it shouldn't be. I don't think it was fair. I was unimpressed. It's a city in California. What is? Voltron? What? What are you even saying? Listen to yourself. What are you even saying? A VTuber group made out of autistic people. No. Where do you come up with this shit? Why can't it just be good VTubers? Why does it have to be a specific group of VTubers with a trait that we can't control? I don't want to be lumped in with other people just because I'm diagnosed with something. You need to use more words. That checks out for smart wearing that is in a city in California. That people would be weird. I think it's just because there's too many people trying to like be cool at TwitchCon. Did you see they have a new rule now. So their thing is like, there's gonna be parts of TwitchCon that's gonna be no filming allowed. Like, oh great, like there were supposed to be parts of TwitchCon that also were no filming allowed last year that people didn't listen to. Really, really crazy that we're having the same rules. You're just repeating the rules you had last year and didn't enforce, but louder, which is kind of crazy. And the rules that if someone asks you to stop filming them or to like vacate, they have to listen to you. So you're telling me that I have to, instead of the option being nobody is streaming at TwitchCon and we're all just fucking there and not fucking streaming like weirdos, I have to act like an ass so that someone can like fucking assault me for asking them to stop streaming. Like, their new rules are ridiculous. And again, same rules they had last year that they didn't listen to. People were literally filming inside the bathrooms. They just don't care. Tennis will be lower because they pushed it so close to Thanksgiving. I kind of hope so. When I was at TwitchCon, it was crazy how everyone and their mother went around streaming or filming. What show was it? Was it the drag show that we were at? I know it's a federal crime, but did they do anything about it? No. Those people didn't even get suspended off of Twitch for that. Nobody cared. Nobody cared. I think it was the drag show that we were at, but there was this guy behind us that was just filming the backs of our fucking heads, which was so annoying, and he was just screaming constantly. Like somebody donated $1 to him, and he's like, "Thank you so much for the $1. Oh my god, thank you so much. That's so crazy. Oh my god, thank you so." I'm like, bro, it's $1, and you're busting my fucking eardrums up over a fucking $1? Really? Like, it costs you more than $1 to get in here. You could have saved your money and not paid $100 to get in here. And I'm trying to like watch the drag show, and he's just screaming and like mumbling to one person in his chat for the entire time. If he's not, yeah. Oh my god, engineer! Oh my god, I can't believe this! Thank you so much! Oh my god! Oh my fucking god! Oh my god! Oh, you're wow! Like, if I acted like that to every time that you guys gave me $1, I think that it would become pretty quickly. Nobody would even hang around. It is so off-putting. Holy shit, $1! It is so beyond off-putting for a single $1. That is the least genuine reaction you could have to literally anything ever in your entire life. Like, people are not stupid.
This is content.
Oh my god,
Me
Abelio!
screaming obnoxiously into the camera while disturbing the peace.
Yeah, literally. Literally. It was insane. Imagine what they do with $2. He like gets up and like fucking spreads his cheeks. He's like, here's a picture of my butthole. Thank you so much. It was insane. Zanoki, thank you so much for the follow. Nah. It was insane. It was right behind me too, in my ear the entire time. I'm just trying to watch the drag show, and this guy is just screaming the whole entire time. And he was like the most dude bro. Like, you could tell this guy streams Fortnite by the way he's talking. He's like, whoa, bro, thank you so much, bro. Oh my god, bro, this is crazy. Bro, yeah, I'm never gonna believe that, bro. Oh my god. This is gonna go down in history. Oh my god. He might get banned if he gets $2. Maybe. And I'm just trying to enjoy the video or the drag show, and he's being obnoxious. Dude, he would fucking come everywhere, STG. He would. That's a decibel you'll never hear again. Yes! It was too much. And I was annoyed. And I felt like I was being a jerk. I said out loud a couple times. I was like, it'd be really great if I got to watch the show without someone screaming in my fucking ear. Feet! Oh my god!
Oh mein Gott, a whole Huandol hair. This is the best day of my Chungus life.
Oh my fucking god! Oh my god! In true VTuber spirit, thank you so much! Oh my god! Thank you so much! That's so crazy! Oh my god! Oh my god! And now I have to make fucking blowjob ASMR for you too! $10! That's what you people sound like. Oh my god, Blake! 5 subs! Oh my god! Blake, thank you so much! Oh my god, this is crazy!
Oh my fucking god, $1.
Oh my fucking
I'm gonna show my titties.
Oh, no, but literally, two things that I love. Two things that I love together. People who shake their boobies for money, and dude bros who won't stop screaming in my ear while live streaming at TwitchCon. My two favorite people. Put them together, that's what you get. Maybe this is... Yeah, it is a new meta. I kind of just like the word bro nowadays. Everyone says it. Everyone says... What does alter mean? Oh, sorry, Pico. I'm not gonna get banned. It's okay. I don't think so.
Keep your shirt on.
Oh my god, Mythic! Oh my god! Okay, I'll keep it on. Imagine giving the streamer money and asking them to cover up. Thanks, Mythic. Nah, thank you. I don't know. Maybe I'm being a hater. Abelio, I would put them over my knee and spank them on the bum bum. And I would be extra careful to spank them extra hard. I've seen this meta happen on Chatterbait 10 years ago. Maybe that's what it is. Twitch is always like 1 second behind Chatterbait. Maybe. Do you guys remember the old trend that used to be wearing like green shorts and you would point the camera at your butt and green screen gameplay over top of your butt? Do you remember that? What a time. What a time. No? Yeah, it used to be a thing. There's also another, there's like another, well, there was another trend where people would buy plastic chairs that are like clear, like a clear plastic chair, and they would stick a camera under the chair pointing directly up, and they would wear the smallest shorts they could and sit on the plastic chairs. That was another thing. It was called a chair cam. I know a bear. Okay, turd. Yeah, that was another one. There's another one where they get, you know those plates that like vibrate back and forth really fast? These are more IRL streamer stuff. VTubers, I mean, VTubers can do the green screen stuff. They can do that. But you can't do like the chair cam as a VTuber. And you can't do, I mean, I guess you could do a butt cam as a VTuber. But like, they would stand on those plates that like make you shake back and forth really fast. and they would just have the camera pointed at their butt, and they'd be like, workout stream. Just watch porn at that point. Yeah, but how are you going to be underage? And what if your parents catch that in your watch history? It's much easier to explain what you were doing on Twitch than it is on what you were doing on Chatterbait. You know? Which leads me to my final point. The fact that it's just kids watching this shit anyways. So it's really extra bizarre. I wasn't chronically online to get into the IRL stuff. I was a Vine kid. Yeah, well, it's kind of hard to miss it on Twitch because they put it on the front fucking page because Dan Clancy gets his rocks off to fucking girls jamming their ass in the camera, which is obvious. Yeah. You can see the cracks in their buttholes because the green is darker and it's not keying properly. Yeah, I think that was kind of the point though. But yeah, that's the whole reason Dan Clancy doesn't like VTubers is because he can't rub one out to us. So that's why we have so much, like, our rules are so much different from like skin VTubers, which honestly, I think the rules are fair anyways. I don't think you should be able to have a camel toe on a VTuber model. I think that's a little bit much. I don't think you should be able to have your fucking nipple outline on your model. I also think that's a little bit much. I don't think you should be able to wear pasties on a VTuber model and call it clothes. So, even though I'm arguing about this, and the rules are more strict, I agree with them, and I wish they were the same for everybody. Yeah, I think your camel toe should get put away. I think your pasties, you should be wearing a shirt. I have opinions. Can't jerk to VTubers. I mean, yeah, you can, but they refuse to let you do it on this website. Unless you're on VR chat and you're doing VR chat streams, then you're allowed to fucking wear dental floss for whatever reason. It's really weird. People just want consistency with rules. That's it. I mean, yeah, they do. And I understand. But I also think it's like a bad look for everybody at like VTubing or everybody on Twitch to have people who are like making content like that getting away with it. I popped my squishy! No. I'm so sad. Where did it pop at? I don't even know where it popped from. God damn it. Ew. What is this? Ugh. What is this even? Damn it, I knew one of these would pop though. It was the one with the really thin skin. Eh, get off of me!
This is so sad. Can we get some subs for a new squishy sub?
I have squishies to use. Why is this sick? Oh my god. Okay, the hand sanitizer unstickied it. Stop! I have too many squishies already! Okay, it's fine. I'm gonna save this one and I'm gonna cut it open on my squishy channel.
The sticky, juicy, smelly stuff got on my wife.
You're a fucking pervert. Thanks, Blake. Blake! Get the fucking box off. Don't kiss me. Get away from me. Don't! Don't kiss me! Don't lick me!
Kiss wife is so cute.
No. Blakekin? Junekin? Smartkin? Is it kind of uncanny to see me laughing or to see me angry but laughing too? This is angry laughter. Bad.
Kiss for the best life. Kiss moi moi moi. I love it when she enables us.
I'm gonna stick my fucking entire foot inside of your butt. My whole foot. I wear a women's size 10. That's a big foot. In your asshole. The whole thing. My entire foot. Don't say thank you. Don't say
Both feet,
please.
please.
Ugh. Pervert. Yeah, I'm gonna pull the butterfly out with my toes. In your butt. In your...
Does the line
your
start here, lust?
pussy.
Can you make sure to wear some chunky shoes when you do?
Mandatory therapy. Pico? Everyone that just said yes, please? Hey! Everyone that just said yes, please? Or implied that they were interested in what I was about to do to them. Write their names down? Mandatory
Wear
therapy.
cleats, please, lust.
Mandatory therapy. If I don't see that you give me a record of your therapy sessions, I'll take the butterflies from you. No more butterflies in your ass. I'll remove all butterflies from the premises. Will it be whole
My
therapy?
therapy is my wife sticking her feet in my ass. Yes, my therapy is I love my bear wife and flump husbands too much kiss.
What is wrong with you?
Don't worry, I will make sure your feet come out clean and lubricated.
How would you explain that message to your grandma? Hold up. My therapy is my wife sticking her feet in my ass. Screenshot that, show it to your grandma right now and explain it to her. No, keep your freaky
If I
emos
said,
to yourself.
we can get Succubear today. Can we get Dark Fi?
She would think I'm base. Your grandma would think you're a pervert and that you should go
Please
to
beat
therapy.
the shit out of me until I can barely breathe. Then shove your foot up my ass, lust.
Screenshot what you just said. Your grandma did not get hit by a fucking bazooka. What, is your grandma a cow in the Philippines? Stop lying to me. Your grandma did not get hit by a bazooka. Screenshot what you just said, all the nasty shit you said in the last 5 minutes, and send it to your grandma. Now. I want you to apologize to your grandma. She'd be proud of me for finding a beautiful wife who'd stick her feet.
She got hit by a bazooka. Yeah, I think about it every time I hit the hookah. Kaboom, kablow, kaboom.
Please Fuufie just beat me and then shove both feet up their lust. Also my grandparents are alike dead, so what do I say? OM.
Why are you like this? I didn't make you guys this way. You came this way. You came this way. Stop licking me. Why are you guys like this?
Do it Fuufie, can take it. Step in like you mean it Fuufie, lol.
Your grandma didn't get hit by a bazooka. Stop licking my tears, you freaks! We are broken people. Look at how long this is taking. Dave, I saw what you did, you little naughty. You frigging naughty. It's gonna take like 5 minutes for it to come up because of these perverts. I can't even zoom out because of this stupid fucking box. I have to go too. Thank you, Dave. Nah, you naughty little pervert. Nah. You know what? I think the better punishment is gonna be that I don't shove anything up your guys' butts for the next calendar year. 2027 Flumpkin butt exploration. Not now, though. You guys lost your butt privileges. Yeah. I'm starting right now. I put out a new law in government. Actually, you guys don't know this about me, but I am Governor Chris Christie. Secretly, this whole time I've been Chris Christie. I actually put out an order. I'm the president of the United States now. Protecting all butterflies and flumpkins' asses, and you actually are required to submit the butterflies in your ass to the White House. Yeah, I'm Governor Chris Christie. You have been stopped. Present all butterflies to the nearest White House.
I will make sure to stretch my butt to the width of my pelvis in anticipation, okay? She just wants to hoard all the butterflies for herself and Jake.
No, you lost butterfly privileges when you asked me to stick my fucking entire foot while I'm wearing cleats up your ass.
Wait, no.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. What'd you think? That you could just get away with asking me to jam my cleated foot up your butt? That you wouldn't lose butterfly privileges? Butterfly privileges? Can I be the butterfly inspector? Are you like an exotic vet? If yes, you may. Not butterfly shrimp. Feet! There it is. Friggin' Dave. Friggin'
Must I
Dave.
remind you that the whole shoving a foot up our ass thing was your idea?
Yeah, well, you weren't supposed to like it. It was a fucking threat. It was when you guys were begging for it that it became very naughty. Yeah, well, think about the next time that you ask my cleated foot. Friggin' Dave. The next time you want my cleated foot up your ass, think very carefully. Maybe you should make better threats. Maybe you shouldn't be such a butt slut.
Fuufie is secretly hoarding all the Dunkin' Donuts in a donut cave.
What's a donut cave? Don't answer that. I think you're not taking a reasonable amount of responsibility for the situation. How? I'm revoking your butterfly privileges. That seems pretty reasonable to me. What's a donut cave? Butterfly in my narsh. I did not. You guys came this way. I didn't do this to you. And if you insinuate that I did, you'll be hearing from my lawyer. If I take responsibility for you guys, I think there will be problems down the line. You came this way. Probably like the cheese cave. The government cheese. Donut cave is a mini house for Cass that looks like an open donut. You know what, Pico, if I actually didn't see your name, I would have assumed Uno wrote that. Which is crazy. If I have both of my wife's feet up my ass, I won't have any room for the butterflies anyway. Your Honor, I didn't do anything to these flumpkins. Hold on. I didn't do it. They came this way. Your Honor, they friggin' came this way. Friggin' flumpkins! Friggin' flumpkin. Friggin' putting things up their friggin' butts. Guys, I'm so excited about the new model. Guys, I'm so excited. 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 Look at us next to each other. We're so cute! Dude, I'm telling you, it is gonna be a trip to have these two Foofies next to each other. Like the style's so much more
3 now
like
she would beat me
typical
up for
anime
sure.
style. The more I think
Your
I
Honor,
get it
I plead Nua. Fuufie J Bear. The frick you mean Nua?
exactly.
She doubled herself. Which bear?
Double it and give it to the next flumpkin. That's what they say. I'm so excited. You guys, I don't know. She's so different, but she's still the same, isn't it? It's weird. She's so different, but she's still somehow the same. I'm scared, but I'm really excited. You won't decommission current food forever, right? I probably will, just like how I don't really use my other model. I probably will. I mean, I'm not gonna delete her from my computer, but you know, I'll keep her on my computer, but I don't think I'll use her anymore. She looks like the younger sibling. You think she looks younger? I felt like she looked older. In a weird way. I thought she looked a little older. Maybe she doesn't, though. She definitely looks younger. Really? I feel like the face looks older. It looks more like... I don't know. I'm so excited to see it moving. The eyes are like so... I think what's really different about it is the eyes. I feel like that's the most different part. They're the same shape still, but it's like... They're so much more anime. And they're much more detailed. I'm so excited. The eyes look more loving. It's because the pupils are bigger, I think. She does look very spunk, though. Current Foof will be sent to the retirement home. It's okay. She'll get pets and a monster 3 times a day, like, and all the squishies she wants. Yay! Yeah, I have to get out. I'm kind of sad that I broke that other squishy, because that means now I have to get out. I got 2 of the same squishy because it's the one that I said was definitely going to break because of the Fimo slices in it. I called it forever ago. So now I have to get out the replacement squishy because I bought 2 because I knew that it would break. I flippin' knew it. Which is fine, I guess. I'm sad, but it's not the end of the world. I get to play with the pink version now. It has strawberries in it. Same Fimo slices. It definitely will break again. Yeah, I got 2 of them. Current Fuufie will be on hospice soon. I feel bad for Current Fuufie because... Is this bad of me to say? I feel like with every time we get closer to like new Fuufie being born into the world, I kind of look at Current Fuufie and I'm like, eh. Is that bad to say? I kind of like enjoy her less. Is that bad? I think, dude, I'm kind of nervous about the ears too. The ears are so much different. The ears are so different. It's so much different. Have you guys had a chance to like fully take in the ears being so different? It's crazy how different they are. I'm really nervous about it. They're very clearly bear ears though. You can't mistake them for anything else. It's normal. Yeah, like I remember how much I looked at this model that I'm using now and I couldn't wait to use this and how lucky and happy I am to have it. But God, I'm so excited about the new one. Let's stand them side by side. Hold on. Go away, jacket. Oh shit. God, this file's huge. The hell? If I make her any bigger, she takes up the whole screen. This is the only medium solution that I have. Oh god. Hold on. So yeah, I think we might be right on the money that this is my little this is the little sister. Yeah, I think, oh no. Maybe this is what I should put on YouTube so that people stop getting so mad. So they can see. I was kind of frustrated. Everyone was like, "Oh yeah, it's such a nerf." Like you don't even you wouldn't know what a nerf is if it punched you in the fucking mouth, buddy. You have no idea what a nerf is. This is the fattest buff on planet Earth. Does the NSW art rules change with the new model? Why would they? It's the same model, it just has less boob. What are you trying to say, Blakekin? What are you trying to say? She's not beating the little sister allegations. I don't know. I feel like to me the face is technically more mature if I had to like say. Blakekin, explain America. Did you say you're going back to bed, Blakekin? All the booba has gone to the thigh. Yeah, everyone's complaining about this being a fucking nerf. They have no idea that the thighs are like huge buff. Ginormous buff. It's oozing brat energy. This is true. I asked what I asked, just making sure. Oh, Blakekin. Okay. I don't understand though, but I will pretend I understand for you. God, look at how cute she looks. I'm so excited. I'm so hyped. Okay, let's stop talking about her because I feel like I'm gonna have a heart palpitation in a minute if I keep looking at her. I'm just so excited. I can't believe she's gonna start working on her like this month. I don't think she's gonna work on her now, but she said it was the slot is for literally she's gonna start this month. What the hell are you guys doing with these weird things? I'm too acoustic to be subtle. It's okay. Hopeful Pixel, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you. I feel like Fuufie has a crush on her new model. I'm just so excited to have her. I'm nervous about the ears. I've been thinking a lot about the ears. They make me really nervous. They're so much different from the ears I have now. It's kind of scary to think about. I really like the New Year's. I'm used to these like fluffy ones. They're kind of big. Okay. We do have a video today. I have to do this one. I have to. I have to. Have to. Okay.
Hey there, it's Josh.
It's 25 minutes. It's 25 minutes. Oh god. And it's more factory games. It is. The thing is, like, the videos get good, but it's like having to wait to a part that I care about is painful. Very painful. Yeah. Because we only have an hour left to stream. Thanks, Shiggy. I'm too yappy. Yeah, I have a squishy. I'm too yappy. I've been thinking about trying to do it off stream instead. Because I feel like we have more fun just watching silly stuff. Like stuff that we really like. No, it's okay. Let's just get this one out of the way. I'm sick of looking at it. I've actually been dreading it. He's funny, but I can't just react to him being funny. I have to react to the game that I don't care about. Watching 2x speed and talk really fast and slow it down after. Okay. Let's just look. I like watching videos with you guys. I love watching videos with you guys. Like, but it's stuff like this that I like to watch. Like travel videos and silly stuff. I don't care about factory games. He's funny, but let me audio check it. Hold on.
Hey there, it's Josh. Welcome back to Let's Game It Out. We're checking out Star Rupture today. And also, this video is sponsored by War Thunder. But
Okay. Ready, guys? Let's get into it so that maybe we can play Alien Isolation. Actually, I think we're probably not going to end up being able to play Alien Isolation, but it's fine. You guys like Star Rupture? That's going to make it a little easier. I just don't care about building games. I don't care. But I said that, but then I watched him play the water park simulator, and I really liked it. So, I don't know. It's a struggle, I feel like, to like find something. Because I don't vibe with factory games. So it's like a struggle for me to find something that I vibe with. Because just him being funny is funny in and of itself. But I feel like I just ignore the game to just like listen for his jokes. Okay. Shut up, Fuufie Bear. Hi, YouTube! Today we are watching more Let's Game It Out. I beat this entire factory game with basically no factory. Star Rupture. It has come to as no surprise to anybody that I don't like factory games. I'm staunchly anti-factory, anti-gacha, not really my thing. But I think that Josh is really funny, so I endure the pain of factory games to see the evil pilled antics of my favorite evil pilled anticer. I think. I don't know. I've never liked factory games, but I did say that though. But then when he played, what was it called? Water Park Simulator. I ended up playing Water Park Simulator because of him. Sarah. I ended up playing Water Park Simulator because I thought that he was so funny. So I say that, I guess he makes the games more bearable. I guess, but I'm not a factory gaming girl. Not even a little bit. I'm gonna like the video because I'm sure it's gonna be so amazing. And hopefully, God, that's so bright. Hopefully, I laugh.
hey there, it's Josh. Welcome back to Let's Game It Out. We're checking out Star Rupture today. And also, this video is sponsored by War Thunder. But more on that in a bit. Until then, it's time for a new game. First things first is we have to pick our character. To my complete
There are 4 characters. Obviously, I would pick the hot girl with tattoos because she's the only girl here. If I had to go for a second option for a different one, I would pick the soldier because he is also looks kind of like a robot, and I like that his bald head is bald. After that, I would pick the biologist, and then lastly, I'd pick the scientist because he looks like a fucking goober.
shock, everybody has a bio. For example, Christopher Bonet, specialization, astrophysics, quantum field theory, multi-dimensional mathematics. Okay, we get it.
A friggin' goober. Okay, I was right. Goober.
convicted of being too smart. Anyway, we're gonna go with Maeve because her specialization is engineering of space excavation machines, which as far as I know is one of the basic points of the game. So as far as I'm concerned, she's doing the bare minimum, and I like that in a person. Anyway, our journey begins here as we wake up from our stasis pod.
You can now exit the lander and begin your introductory training.
Okay, and I will, but first I want to know more about my personal storage. Is there anything in here I can immediately pillage? Well, what do we have here? Survival food pack, hit points, calories, and hydration. Well, I'm sure it's been a long journey, so let's get to the eating.
Do these, I feel like these kinds of factory games come out so often, so fast. Like, every time you turn around, there's a new factory game being made. Are they using, like, they're not making their own assets. They're just buying these off the store, right? They all look exactly the same. Like, if you showed me 5 different of these building games, I would struggle to tell you. Like, you could give me like 5 different stills from them, from 10 games, 5 stills. You could ask me to like match up all the stills to like each game, and I probably would get all of them wrong. They all look the same. I feel like I've seen these a million times.
Sorry, can't talk now, eating all 10 of my rations. I'm gonna assume that'll lead to no complications. Anyway, besides that, it looks like we have a bunch of these chambers, presumably because you can play this game in multiplayer. But since I'm playing it solo, I like to believe I'm the only one that survived. Anyway, moving on, it looks like over here they want me to answer some emails. Yeah, sure, over my dead body. As far as I'm concerned, we're on an alien planet to avoid stuff like that. Okay, now everybody, remember where we parked. We don't want to lose track.
This just looks like... Well, I'm not saying it. No, wait, I'm not going to say it, but I'm saying this. If you showed me this, I haven't played enough Helldivers, but as a casual gamer, if you showed me just this photo and you're like, what game is this from? I would say probably Helldivers. Right? Someone's going to get mad about that. Don't hurt me! It's a good game! I get it. People love it. But, like, there's no art style. It's just like the uber realistic games that I've seen a million times.
Back of our spaceship. Let's take a gander at this new world and see what we got. Oh, there's so much to appreciate already. Meteors, a hexagonal board for all my board games, and it looks like we've got neighbors. We can't just go over there and say hi to them now, can we? I sure would love to make some new friends on a new...
Nope.
Letting you out onto the dangerous planet without completing introductory training would be too risky for this investment.
Oh, I see. You're telling me my spaceship lady put this here? And I can't get around it, huh? Well, maybe we'll come back to this because
purple rock is farting.
right now, I'm more interested in these Pepto-Bismol meteors. Luckily, we have this, the Harvester. It does just what you think it'll do. It sucks up minerals. Until we can find a way past that barrier, I guess we'll have to make do with what we have. And just generally test the waters with what we can do with the Harvester. For example, are we getting anything out of this? And the answer is yes, we're getting titanium ore, slowly but surely. And if our gun gets a little too hot, we have to stop, dissipate a whole bunch of that heat, and then we can go back for round 2. And as far as I can tell, no amount of doing this is making the minerals go away. So I'm getting that hopeful feeling that we can mine indefinitely here at some point. On the other hand, let's try this thing.
Just tape your controller and you'll be fine. Or your mouse, you'll be fine.
Okay, here you go. Eat up. Mmm. So basically for this thing, we're just gonna go around and do some awkward pore extraction until eventually it's like, oh, you've disarmed me. And then that's the end of that. And now we have all kinds of interesting stuff. Anyway.
I love scraping the warts out of rocks. It's so nice. I love it. Honestly, I feel like I've seen this game 30 bajillion times. There's like nothing about it that's super unique, like visually. I don't know.
That's not all we can do. We have a whole comprehensive building menu. And first things first, we need to get the base core. Allows for the building of other structures. There's more text there, but that's the only part I care about. So my assumption is wherever we put this, that border in the background is going to determine how far out we can build. Wait, what about if I bring it up to the barrier? Looks like I can build it on the other side. Well, screw it. Why not? What's the worst that can happen? Okay, well, this is us now. Our big thing that lets us build is on the other side of the fence. Oh, but we're not done yet. We got to build more stuff, and for that we need something inside the spaceship. And And that thing is right over here. Behold the basic printer. Through this thing we can fashion all kinds of stuff. And by that I mean for the moment just one thing. Basic building material. And to make that we need wolfram and
Wahoo!
titanium ore. Now the titanium ore we know we can get from this thing. If we really want to, we can just stand here until our gun reaches maximum extraction capacity. Okay, I'm gonna assume 300 should be about good. And now let's see if we
I'm such a hater. How do people like these building games? How are these? I'm a hater. How are these so popular that people like? There's 30 bajillion games. Like I know 30 bajillion is a hair thing to say. There's so many like pop-ups of these games. Just they're all copying each other using the same assets, just constantly popping up. How? They can't be that good. For acoustic people. Yeah, but don't you guys like differences in the styles of games? Like, I get the water park one. That was fun and unique. Like, the roller coaster tycoons, like, yeah, that's fun and unique. But, like, the same story of, like, strange planet. Build a factory on a strange planet. I feel like this has just been done so many times over and over and over and over and over again. Don't you guys get bored of the same thing over and over? Just the same game, different, slightly different name. No, it's perfect. I wish I could get like you guys. Like, to me, this is the most unappealing thing I could ever play. I play sandboxes. I mean, I have so many hours in Minecraft. I love Minecraft. But if a game that was Minecraft but slightly different popped up, I wouldn't be like, yay, I need to play that one too. The Germans love these games. That makes so much sense. They're all different, more different than you'd think. I mean, maybe. I like the idea of them having different themes. I guess specifically what I'm referencing is the same theme over and over and over again. It's like Alien World, Alien World, Alien World Factory. Over and over and over. I liked the idea of the water park simulator. I liked the trading card shop simulator. I mean, they're like they're kind of like the same vein of games where it's like, you know, you're building a business, building a factory. I like, even sandbox games. I like 7 Days to Die, but that isn't even close to Minecraft. It has like such a different premise. It is everything. Space, crafting, realistic graphics, stuff to figure out. It's all I ever want from these games. I just don't get it. I like the overall themes being different. To me, I would just be like, oh, the same game again. Thanks. Yeah, I never played Hytale. I never played Vintage Story. I play Minecraft because it's the best. I don't want colorful BS from Minecraft. Colorful BS. Hey, I'm not dogging your game and calling your game bullshit. I'm just saying it's all the same thing over and over again. You don't have to get aggressive. Job simulation without the job application. Yeah, I never played Terraria either. I would say though that like Terraria is different from Minecraft simply on the fact that there's many categories that are different. Yeah. Okay, wait. What I just said about me not playing copies of the same game, essentially, does not relate to Minecraft and Terraria. They're two entirely different, like, one is like, is it Terraria, like, you have your entire screen up and it's like Mario? Like, where your character's in the middle of the entire screen? Like, that's already a wildly different game because it doesn't even look similar. Even if one of them is like, even if the goal is to like take over the world and build, you know, your world. But that's what I mean though. Like, I wouldn't even feel the need to play it because to me it would just be the same game. I like the idea of having different themes. If this was a game where I was building a theme park on an alien world, maybe I'd like it. But I just feel like I see this over and over and over again. Like alien world, harvest resource, build factory. I don't know. I would get so bored. Even if there's like a difference in like what planet you're on and what resources there are. I feel like I would just get bored of it. That's just me though.
And figure out where to get some wolfram ore. Considering how badly we need it, I'm gonna assume it's this stuff over here. So let us find out. Ah, yes, jackpot. Yes, precious ore, all for me. Okay.
Like
and while this is making stuff for us, our character has some words of wisdom.
Necesito agua.
Excuse me, you're thirsty? Is that what that icon means? But I ate all that food earlier. How can I be thirsty already? Oh good, now I'm even more thirsty. Well, now we gotta see what happens.
I'm so hungry I feel sick.
You know,
I'm
something
so
interesting is
hungry.
now
I could eat a flumpkin. JK.
happening. I seem to be taking damage. Okay, well now things are getting a little bit blurry and I'm sure— Okay, we're fine. We can respawn. And it looks like for now we respawn back in our ship because we haven't set up a regeneration chamber just yet. Okay, we're back again and everything's fine and— Oh, hello. It's me. Presumably I have items on me, right? Ah, yes, there it is. What if I starve to death again?
What if you can process the dead bodies into... Just wait for the roller coaster. How are there two of you in here that have the closest names ever? The Barnacle and Barnalicious. Barnalicus. How do you guys could be like twins. You both have names that are orange also. Okay, listen, I can't. It is well known that I am a dingus who can't spell or read. That's how Zayners is Zayners and how Malingus is Malingus. I can't read. We come from royalty? Maybe. I don't know. It's just kind of funny how you guys have like the same name almost. It's cute. Video LOL. What does that mean? Just like me and SGT. Yeah, although I will say STG, one of my favorite things ever is whenever I rate someone and you say something and someone goes, Sergeant Butthole? I don't know why that's so funny to me, but it makes me want to call you Sergeant Butthole all the time. Sergeant Butthole? Vivi! Happy 6 months. That's like my favorite rendition of your name is Sergeant Butthole. It's so funny to me. You get it? Like every time we rate someone and they read specifically your name, they always call you Sergeant Butthole. Every time. It's good. Sergeant Butthole.
And except this time with nothing on me. Well, let's see. Okay, there's
Harvest
only
the
one
body.
body still. I'm gonna assume that that means that we need to have some stuff on us for the body to stick around. So if I just take some of this leftover titanium ore and put it in my new inventory, when I inevitably die again and then come back to life, let's see what we got. Well, that's
Yay!
delightful to know. As long as you die with something on you, there can be more of you. Which means before you know it, this turns into this. Oh yeah,
Yay!
that's more like it. Not only do we have bodies all over the ground, covered in filth, and not just that, some of me is on the ceiling too. For whatever
Wow!
reason, it turns out, like, let's say I want to die right here. Right now, there's nobody up here on the ceiling. But then if I die, when I pop back into existence, oh, well, look at that. A fresh new corpse of me. I'm not really sure why it does that. I think it's because it doesn't want to like layer the bodies. Oh, but that's not all we can do. I figured out something else wild. If we stand out here and starve to death, when we flee this mortal coil, and we have our body here just hanging out with the ship, if we position ourselves just in the right place, and then starve to death again, something wild happens out here. It looks like we can stack the bodies. And more than that, you can walk on these, which has really got me thinking, could we just scale over?
Remember when I was worried at the beginning of the video and I was like, dang, I really hope I don't have to like, I'm just so uninterested in like the building stuff. I'm like, ugh. But I'm like, my man Josh, he's funny. He always makes me laugh. Like I always have like this doubt where I'm like, oh man, I just don't like these building games. I don't get people have fun in them. Maybe I don't get it because I'm not Josh. Maybe that's what the problem is. Maybe I'd have more fun if I could think like him. I was so worried coming into this. I'm like, ugh. I just don't even like building games. They're awful. It's just not my thing. I take that back. No, I don't actually. I don't like building games. I don't think they're that fun. Josh makes me like building games, which is, I feel like, a talent. The fact that somebody can make me like something that I don't really even enjoy that much. Like, he got me to play, well, I don't hate building games, but it's just like the alien planet building a factory. I've never fucked with, ever. I've never liked it. It's never been my thing, ever. The fact that you could get me to watch this video and enjoy myself, it takes talent. Thank you, Josh.
For these mountains with corpses? Well, let's get to stacking. And while I'm stacking these, why don't you stack up some wins with our sponsor, War Thunder? Surely you've been sitting around on a relaxing evening and you're like, you know what? I could be choosing from over 2,500 tanks, helicopters, planes, and ships from 10 different nations, ranging from classic planes and hefty tanky boys from yesteryear, all the way to the highly advanced jets and tanks of today. Mine selection runneth over, and whatever you choose, your weapon of choice will be crazy detailed with authentic sound effects and realistic visuals, so that you can do some of this and also this, not to mention some of this, and so much more. War Thunder's also optimized like crazy, so you can play it on not just a stellar PC, but also a low-end PC, and PlayStation, and Xbox, and mobile. Mine selection, it hath runneth over twice. There's also a free massive bonus pack waiting for new and returning players on PC and consoles who haven't played for at least 6 months. Just use my linkies in the description, and you'll get an exclusive vehicle decorator, the Eagle of Valor, and 100,000 silver lions, and 7 days of a premium account, and more. And this won't last forever, so now's your chance to join the 95 million players waiting for you. Yes, you in War Thunder. And thanks again to them for sponsoring. Okay, and here we are. Stacking is done. I mean, I don't know if we're ever really done. But hey, how about a tour? First we go up these bodies, and then we climb up these other corpses, and then we follow this long trail of corpses, and then we just keep on going up and up and up. The answer is yes, by the way. Yes, you can just keep climbing up the mountain. And after scaling for a while, I ran into the other edge of the barrier, and then went just a little bit farther. Because if nothing else, the view is spectacular. Oh, and in case you're curious how many bodies it took to do this, 247. Not counting the times I slipped and fell, because those bodies are still there too. Anyway, I started to wonder if there's anything we can do up here. After all, if we look around, there's just so much neat stuff. If only it weren't for this pesky barrier. And then I remembered this guy over here, and how we were able to build on the other side of the barrier. And I kind of thought, wait a minute, maybe we can just build up here. And by that I mean this thing. The habitat allows placement of interior structures. And at first I was like, oh, maybe not, because it tells me the area is forbidden by corporations, which I think is their fancy way of going, hey, it's too close to the original spacecraft. So look at that border. We might be able to make this work, seeing as how we're now outside of it, which means maybe if we move it beyond those boundaries, we can do something that'll work. And for the most part, the game is like, no, it's too unstable to build there. But I did notice if we mess around for a bit, we get a different error message. Cannot build outside base core area. Oh yeah, I forgot. We need that thing around so we can build, and currently we're too far away. Luckily, we're not limited to one, so what the heck, let's get started on building a second. And the secret to doing so is right here, because as you can see, to build a base core, we need one of these things, which we can get from these meteors, specifically by going around and hollowing it out until the whole thing goes, oh, and that's when we get that item, meteorite heart, and now we can build a second base core. And I think I know just the spot for it. First, I gotta climb up this thing again, which I've run up so many times, I think I'm becoming like speedrunner level at it. Okay, let's see, if I were this thing, where would I allow me to be placed? How about right here? Okay, I'm not sure what the hell I'm looking at, but let's place it and see what happens. Oh, okay, I see. We're just barely above the thing. Wait, does this mean I can walk on this? Oh. That was my own fault, really. Okay, body number 500 something. Let's try that again. Either way, there it is, sitting pretty. Now that we have this thing, I wonder if we can build other stuff. Okay, let's try and place that habitat. And unfortunately, it's not gonna let us collide with other buildings, nor is it gonna let me try to build this stuff into the sky. But let's see, what can we do? Oh, down there on the ground, I see. Well, fine by me. Okay, well, that's kind of good. I guess let's go take a look at it. Whoops, I don't know why I thought that wouldn't kill me. Okay, let's try that again, and let's be more gentle this time. I think if we slide off the rocks, yeah, see, we're fine. Or rather, one of us is. Anyway, now that we're here with our base thingy, we need to add an air.
Why did they not like put a limit to the amount of dead bodies you can have in your game? Also, like, what happens when you're playing with like a bunch of people and you keep dying in your base, and then your whole base is just covered in dead fucking bodies? Is this not like something that was thought through when the people made the game? Yeah, but I mean, I feel like the dead bodies were kind of an issue before. Imagine if you die like 5 or 6 times in your base and you just have 5 dead people laying on the ground the whole time. You're supposed to collect the stuff inside the bodies, then they go away. Oh. No dev is insane enough to think like Josh. Yeah, but okay, it makes more sense. So if the body goes away when you pull everything off of it, that makes more sense. But no, it doesn't even make sense from like a, oh, well, I didn't think Josh would play my game standpoint. Because like, having your entire base cluttered with dead bodies every time you die of natural causes in this game would get very fucking annoying. Like, it would be a silly sentence to say that you didn't think about that in and of its own. But if removing the stuff from it resets it, that makes sense. Like, it kills the body, that makes sense.
Airlock allows access to habitats. Let's see. So let's just go ahead and build that right
just pulled everything
here.
out, right?
Let's see. I think if I just kind of drop and then, okay, here we are in our new home. Ah, yes, home sweet home.
Beautiful.
And delightfully, I can put airlocks over here too. I mean, they're not good for anything, but I like knowing they're there. Anyway, we don't have many more options quite yet, so we're gonna build a basic item printer, just like the one we have in the ship, except this one's gonna be covered in rocks. Next, we need to build something called the corporate terminal, because that's what we do for fun around here. Actually, it's how we unlock stuff,
Yay,
I think. Here's basically how it works. We select a corporation, and they let us unlock things. Finally, we have a solar generator, basic platforms, and an orbital cargo launcher. What the hell is this thing? Sends provided items to corporations. Each sent product increases your value and reputation with the selected corporation. Well, that's just great. Okay, and now that that's all set up, we have something else we need to attend to, and that's trying to figure out how to get in and out of this place. Luckily, we've got some handy-dandy tools. By that, I mean platforms and stairs. So let's see. Let's use some stairs. Oh yeah, this is working out great. Wait, what's this? Why is it yellow? Building is not stable. You mean I can't just keep building forever? Well, what about this support platform? Okay, so let's see. It's lined up, and let's just bring it up closer. Building is not connected with the ground. Okay, fine. Yes, I'm sure that's good enough. I'm sure that distance will be fine. You know, what the hell? Why don't I just use these supports as stairs? Yes, there we go. It's perfect. All you have to do is mount the first platform, hop your way all the way around the side until you make it over here, where we still can't put something right here. But whatever, we can just jump and walk the rest of the way. Now that we've solved that, let's get some other stuff underway. The game really wants us to set up solar generators, which I'm sure is going to be good for something at some point, so I guess we'll just go ahead and put these somewhere. Well, looks like that did it. And we're also gonna have to place the orbital cargo launcher. Yeah, right there looks good. Really using those support beams to their fullest. Okay, so far so good. Actually, wait, I'm getting an idea. If we go in here, and we pack up this airlock, and instead we put it right here, look at this, now we can access the thingamabob, kinda. And it looks like the first thing we need to do is process some titanium ore. Oh wait, it looks like this thing needs power. What do you mean you don't have power? Is that not enough over there? Oh, I think I need to do it so the platforms connect. And all it needs is titanium ore. Basically, we need to make these corporations happy, because once we do their little quests, our reputation rapidly starts to increase, and that means over here, this thingamabob, well, it's kind of hard to see, but our reputation is going up. See? Oh, my excitement knows no boundaries. Look at these things we're gonna unlock. Ore extractor and rails. Now the real fun can begin. Oh boy, I'm so excited. Basically, they want us to send more titanium ore, except they want us to use the excavator, used to extract basic ores. And bless our lucky stars, the game is kind enough to give us little icons, so we always know where we can do it. Okay, well, let's get started. Cannot build outside base core area. Oh yeah, I always...
This would just drive me fucking insane. This is what I mean. I just don't get how these types of games. I would be bored out of my mind doing this. Like, I like the fact that he breaks the game, but I would be bored out of my fucking mind having to, like, build all this shit and farm stuff. I would be so bored. Where's the adventure? Where's the... I want to beat someone up. I want to wear a cute outfit. The appeal is the complication. Yeah, I get it. That's just not, like, my brain doesn't enjoy that kind of stuff. I like action. I like adventure games. I like getting chased by space kitties. Oh, there is combat in this game? Maybe you don't see it till after the tutorial, which he's never going to do. Yeah. I love 7 Days to Die. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, 7 Days to Die has a lot of, like, farming and resource grinding. Like, a lot of it. But, like, I enjoy the survival aspect of it. Like, biting people up, beating people up, and, like, like, there's not a lot of fashion aspect to the game, but there is, like, some fun fashion stuff. Like, I like some type of games like this, but it has to have an action to it too, like 7 Days. Plus, I like zombies. I like the suspense and the scariness of like getting chased by zombies and like completing the fun. Oh, I love Sea of Thieves too. I feel like this is less. Sea of Thieves is less like this though. Like that'd be harder to connect the dots, but I do like Sea of Thieves. He also avoided the main game mechanic by not finishing the tutorial, where the sky turns into fire and everything explodes. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Forget. Well, I guess I could reposition this one. We're not really using it anyway. Luckily, we have a handy dandy tool for taking things apart. And thank goodness we can even do it through the barrier. Let's see, we're gonna reposition it. Let's lower it down. More. Yeah, okay, sure, just like that. Not much clearance anymore. Uh-oh, can I not place it up here now? Nah, never mind, it's fine. It just needed a little coaxing, I guess. Okay, so let's see. Sticking out of the front of the thing, I think that's where the ore comes out. So we'll just select our rail, and let's see, we'll just connect it there. Okay, and we'll just place one there.
There's a fireball that rolls through?
And also here. Well, I got some good news. You can really put down a lot of rails, and so I did. And it's not even just for good looks, it's also practical. Because you can stand on the rails, it actually makes for decent navigation. Yes, that's my excuse for building all this stuff. Navigation. Okay. Anyway, the important part is it means we should be able to get titanium back over to the thing over here. We'll just connect that into the thing. Oh boy, there it goes. And red means good stuff, right? I actually think that means it's not getting enough power. That's okay, we can fix that. Let's just take this guy, pull it down for just a second, and we'll just move it so it's... Yeah, okay, that's good. See, there we go. Now the platform's connected, which means now it's gonna connect power to the thingamabob. And now it's blue. Now all we need to do is tell the machine that we would like to begin the level 2 process of more titanium ore. Ah, yes, and there we go. It's coming out, making its way to the thing.
It's kind of cute.
Wait, that was it? Why did it stop? Oh, I guess it only sends just what it needs. And here I thought it was gonna fill the whole thing with minerals, and instead we're watching like this cute little train car go through all this crap. Well, something tells me it's gonna be doing this for a while. I hope at least the minerals are having a good time. Thankfully, it doesn't take that long before they make it to the machine, where they get deposited for the corporations. And then before you know it, what the hell happened? Wow. Oh, I see. It stopped at level 19 out of 20 for no reason. There's no way, right? It can't possibly be sending more. Well, I'm not seeing anything. Wait, there it is. Really? Are you serious? Well, were you too good to go with the other batch? Yeah, sure, fine. Everybody will wait on you. We want you to have an A++ experience. Well, it's about time. Get in there. Okay, there we go. Level 3 at last. Now we have something called the Analyzing Station. Used to analyze items in exchange for data points. Well, per usual, we'll put this in a really logical place. Yes, perfect as always. Become one with the wall. Oh, but what shall we analyze? Ooh, how about these plants? Yes, I think they'll do nicely. Okay, let's do this. In you go, Space Hot Dog. And for our troubles, we'll get 5 data points. Basically, the idea is like right now we're at level 3, and our meter is currently at 0 out of 50. And if we take our 5 data points and add them, over time, we'll eventually level up and unlock new stuff. So I guess the next step is to find everything that's not nailed down and scan it. And
that's like my worst nightmare. So I played Once Human. By the way, let me say this. Hold up. Before you keyboard warrior and defend building games, I'm not you and you are not me, and we're allowed to like different things. And I'm allowed to say what I do and do not like, respectfully, same as you. You're allowed to say what you do and do not like. If you are going to be mean to me or be like, oh, you're so stupid because you don't like it, like, if it offends you that I don't like these kinds of games, seek therapy, because it honestly shouldn't mean that much to you that you feel like to be mean to me. Cool your jets. It's okay. You're allowed to like what you like. He obviously likes these kinds of games or he wouldn't be playing them. So it's okay. It's okay. Deep breath. It's okay. We don't have to be the same person. I don't know if you would have a good time being me as Fuufie. So it's okay. Deep breaths. But I played Once Human and I liked the being able to like raid stuff. I really enjoyed that. That was so much fun to me, but I hated the base building aspect. I liked building I had really cute fun houses that I would spend hours decorating, but I never made like any of the building stuff. I hated doing it. But it's the internet. I need to aggressively pester people I don't completely agree with. Dude, it's been a nightmare, honestly, on YouTube recently, because if I have, like, an opinion and I give it, and it's not like, oh my god, I shit puppies and fucking fart rainbows. Yay! Like, if it's not, like, the most Teletubbies ass sentence ever, people actually spaz out and they're like, oh my god, Foof! You don't like something? It's because you're dumb and a bitch and I hate you. Like, oh my god. You need a hobby that includes talking to people, not on the internet, at least once a week. There's no way people are around you on a daily basis and don't absolutely fucking hate your guts if you act like that all the time. There's no way that anyone spends time around you if you act like that. I don't believe it. None. Having your own opinion is apparently a sin. Apparently. I think shitting puppies might be less wholesome than you intended. It's okay. But yeah, I'm not really into like the math or anything, but this would be my literal nightmare. If you got me into a game and I was playing like a multiplayer game with you like this, I probably would have to employ the Josh method. I'd have to go full crazy and build effigies out of my dead body. I also really liked, what's that one game where you're, like, stuck in the woods? And there's a bunch of cannibals? And you have to build stuff? What's that game called? Sons of the Forest. I loved that game so much! Yeah, The Forest. I loved that game so much. I didn't like the second one. I guess the second one is Sons of the Forest. I liked The Forest. I liked that game a lot. And that would be considered what a lot of people would consider a building game. There has to be, like, more to it than just building a factory, I think, for me, to enjoy it. Honestly.
Because the barrier's still here, it's probably going to be kind of limited, but that's okay. There's still plenty of things to take like that, as well as these. Ooh, and also one of these. You know, maybe there's an advantage to having the barrier. I can't get to those, but these creatures can't get to me. Aw, poor guys can't get past the barrier. And unfortunately, neither can my drill, or else for sure we'd be doing something. You know, as I run around picking stuff up, I'm starting to think I've just got some friends now. Okay, I think I've got
like
plenty
pets.
of stuff now. We got 61 space hot dogs, 14 space eyeballs, and 4 purple pot stickers. Surely that'll get us a lot of points. Here you go, eat up. 305 data points. Nummy nummy num. And also these. And finally these. 415 points. Please let that mean I can do amazing things. So first we're gonna use 45 points to level this up, because they had us unlock the smelter so we can do all of this stuff to set up production. But to get from level 4 to 5, we've got the points to just level up again. And now look at this, we can do stuff for all these other corporations. You know, so we've got stuff like fabricators, inventory upgrades, not to mention
I know he's saying this to like get you, the viewer, excited, but I want you to know this is like my personal, for me, like if you were trying to like torture me and like you had me, you like had to be like nailed down to like a like tied up on like a wooden board, and you were like trying to tell me about all the ways you would torture me, it would be like, I'm gonna make you play this game the way it's intended, Fuufie. I'm gonna make you play it. You better be able to explain how it works. I would be in tears. That would be a very successful torture session. This is my worst nightmare. So he's like saying this to like, in like his little playful tone to like get you excited. But for me, like all I can think about is like, oh god, please, no, please, please. It's like a torture method for me. How would you torture me? I would go through your message history and point out your inconsistencies in the things that you say. That would really get you going, wouldn't it? You'd cry. I know. I would do it too. Hold on, I need my nose spray. I need to have a clear goal to play something like this. This just isn't my kind of game, I don't think, from what I've seen. This is like the main part of the game. I'm telling you, in Once Human, like I would be crying before I had to like unlock stuff to build things. And it reset every season and it pissed me off. I hated it. I hate this kind of stuff. This is my nightmare. But I love silly stuff and I love beating up spiders.
Generation chamber. Now we're talking. And since we have the points, here we go. Now when I die, I can just
Sorry for me to harp on it again. But I just find it like so funny though that he's saying this like, oh guys, more things for me to unlock. I'm so excited. And I'm just like, no, please, no. Just stop talking, please.
Spawn in here. I mean, I assume that's how it works. Let's find out with a little starving to death. Blah! Oh yeah, there we go. Now we can choose the regeneration chamber. Behold, I live. Actually, you know what? This thing kind of gives me an idea. But first I need to test something. So back over here, we have our friend, the barrier. And naturally, we can't get around it. However, it does look like if we position it just right, we can build a habitat halfway in and out of the barrier. See here, watch this. Ah, home sweet, sort of home. So if this structure can be built half in and out of the barrier, can we do the same thing with a regeneration chamber? Oh, happy day. And the thing about it too is we need to be able to access it because through the barrier we can't touch it. But if we move down here we can, and that's important because we have to claim it so we can spawn from it. And now that this one's been claimed, you know what it's time for? Ah, I'm so hungry. And then when we respawn, huh? Where am I? Oh, I appear to be stuck in between the barrier. And let's see, can I walk to the other side? Actually, no. I appear to be all the way stuck. I mean, for now, I see an easy way to get out of this. Ah, there we go. Plenty of space for me. And now we are on the other side of the barrier. And then we can add an airlock. And here we are. Ah, everything we're not supposed to access yet can be ours. So rather than do the request to teach us how to play the game, it's time to look around for cool stuff we're not supposed to have yet. Oh boy, I'm so excited. And if nothing else, we can collect more of this stuff to scan, of which there are many things. Ooh, and what's this over here? Uh-oh, that doesn't look good. Radiation? I'm in pain. Staying here will lead to death. Oh, but there's so much cool looking stuff over there. Ah, well. Wow, our stuff doesn't look so bad from all the way back here. It almost looks like we know what we're doing. Almost. Okay, so I've been running around all over the place, and let me tell you what I found. Beautiful scenic landscapes, as well as radiation in all directions, harming my delicate skin until I back off. But mostly it's been about picking up plants and exploding meteorites. Oh, and also these guys, which thankfully we can calm down a little bit easy. Oh, and you know what's kind of funny is I just now realized why it's called star rupture. It's because this star ruptures sometimes. And when that happens, you're supposed to get indoors. Can't imagine why. I'm genuinely surprised the bunker can handle this. And then watch as the land turns into a fiery hellscape for a little while, before everything eventually cools down, and then the planet has to slowly regrow itself. And you can go search for like unique minerals and stuff. Except that's not gonna happen for us, because it turns out that only starts happening after you finish the tutorial and drop the barrier. So it looks like in our game, the star is stable. Well, how about that? We accidentally stabilized the planet. You guys must be so happy. Anyway, there is a bunch of interesting stuff to discover. Lots of lore. And while that's very interesting and all, the heart wants what it wants.
That is a really cool mechanic. I think that is really cool. That's definitely different from any other building game I've ever seen. But the point still lies in the sand that I drew it in. It's a building game.
And my heart wants to get into that thing. I guess the first order of business is seeing if we can even get up to it. And the answer is yes, you can, but it's kind of a long and dangerous journey to get there. And for some reason, there's a bunch of opposition between you and that. And I don't really have the means to be fighting this constantly, so I think I have a much better idea on how to approach this. Why don't we just build a staircase of corpses up to it? And we can even set up a base right here on this craggy rock. Oh wow, lucky us. And more than that, we can build multiple stories, combining this with a bunch of ladders, and we've got ourselves a nice launch pad. Oh yeah, look how nice this is. We're gonna be over there in no time. But before we do that, I need to... Wait a minute, what? Am I flying? What happened?
What?
How? Why? Okay, so it looks like we have a bug, which the game is in early access. I'm sure they'll fix it, but that day isn't today. Allow me to demonstrate how this works. If you run forward and slide off of a ladder, I don't know why, but instead of sliding off all gracefully, you just...
What are the chances of like accidentally even figuring this out? Like this game could have made it to the final like release with this bug still in it. What are the chances? What are the chances?
start flying in the air. Well, I'm not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth. This just made our job 1,000 times easier. And actually, before we do that, I wonder, can we fly up to that? Goodbye,
Why
comforting
not?
ground. We're heading to the atmosphere now. I mean, I think we know that the game isn't gonna let me go all the way up there, but we can test and see just how high the game will let us go. And so far, it seems like pretty high. The landmass we were running around on, now just a distant memory. Until eventually... Whoops, I guess that's that. Well, that was fun. Anyway, let's disembark to that thing. First, let's do the trick again. And now that we're free to roam, let's go. Now, I'm not even sure what this thing is. Kind of reminds me of an airplane engine, which means if there is an entrance...
Yeah, Zenix, they obviously are giving him the game to test it, to see what crazy stuff he can come up with. But what are the you don't give him a checklist of things that he has to do. Like, make sure I could do it, but I'm not going to. So for you, make sure you slide off of every surface in the game. Like, they're not doing that. The chances of him accidentally or like on purpose doing that are so low. Like that could have made it to like the final release. Absolutely. There's no way to like to make sure he was going to do that. So I think it's just really funny that he ended up finding like probably the most game-breaking glitch in the whole game. It could have made it to launch with that still if he hadn't just done that.
Why wouldn't it be in the dead center?
I think
Okay,
that's
let's see if
cool.
we can dive down into this. Wait a minute, what do you mean it's covered with dirt in the middle? And also, it
There's
appears
nothing.
I'm running up against an invisible wall. It looks like this is as far in as I can go. But don't worry, let's not despair yet. After all, there's like tubes and stuff. And whatever this is, yes, promising indeed. It looks like there's an opening. Watch out, everybody, we're going in. Oh my goodness, and there's a door in here. Okay, let's see what we can do. Door, no power, thus it won't open. Well, what about this? Can we use this? Oh God, I gotta give it power. Power cell. Excuse me, door, I'm like a deity now. I'm not gonna craft that for you. There's gotta be another way in here. So let's see, let's just use the power of flight to see if there's another way in. It
There
does
has to
look
be.
like there's stuff over there. Hang on, I have another idea. Let's head back up to this thing and see if there's something we can do. We're now diving into the side of the engine. We should be sort of above the door now, and it looks like there's a place we can kind of wander between the cracks. Oh, and would you look at that? There's well, there's something down here, that's for sure.
What
Okay,
the
this is
actual
definitely
fuck?
the other side of the door, and it doesn't look like I can just force myself through the ceiling. Oh, but you know, this is kind of interesting. Main level access card. Yeah, I'll take that. Thank you. And right next to it, we have an evacuation pod. Don't mind if I do. Oh, oh, and here we are in the evacuation pod. Okay, and if I use the pod again, I think we should be back at the entrance. See, look, here's the door we got through. Well, isn't that spectacular? I am still floating, by the way. So I guess we're just gonna float our way back over to the evacuation pod and go deeper into the engine. And here we are again. Let's see what we got. Oh boy, and they supplied us with regeneration pods. Okay, let me select this one so I can respawn anytime. No, wait, maybe I should use this one. Wait, or maybe this one. Oh, there's so many I just can't choose. Well, except for this one. I don't think that one's working anymore. Okay, so here's basically what's happening. We're inside the thing, and I bet we need to go to the main engine. And on the way, we have a bunch more emails that we're not gonna read, a map that I'm not quite sure how to navigate, and boatloads of creepy corridors. And also, there's a whole bunch of bodies around, all of
Yeah.
them with stuff like ammo. You know, because the game is expecting me to come prepared, which I didn't. Well, why can't I just pick up that gun? Whatever, we don't need it. We've got our drill, and it's perfectly good for every task. And even if it's not, that's what the regeneration chamber is for. Truly the gift that just keeps on giving. Anyway, after stalking
you
the
still
corridors
get
for a
to
while and shooting
float.
everything that moves until eventually we make it to this backup generator, give it a quick power wash so it starts again. And now that the facility has power again, we stumble our way to the control center, where we see somebody's being lazy on the job. There aren't even any precious minerals I can pull off your body. But more than that, it looks like the central core is missing. Well, no problem. So instead we head out of there, head on over to the tech lab, go up to one of these printer thingies, build the thing we need, head back over to the control room, shove the thing into the thing, and go. And now all we have to do is watch it initialize, whatever this is, occasionally taking a brief intermission to fight a bunch of bugs again. Luckily, I found a space where they seem to be mostly docile, so we can just destroy them at our leisure, and then once the threat's neutralized, start the machine up again, and rinse, and repeat. You know, I know it's because I found a spot where they can't seem to attack me, but it almost feels like they're trying to reason with me. Oh well, too bad. I especially like the part where they jump up and they're like, wait, just kidding. Haha, look at him,
at their little
that's fine,
frog
there's more
butts.
bodies where that came from. And who knows, maybe my corpse will help. Well, it's not hurting, I can tell you that much. They seem kind of baffled by what they're seeing. As far as I'm concerned, this is just the gift that keeps on giving. Well, that worked great. Thanks for the assist, me. Okay, now we can finally finish off this machine. Here goes nothing. Oh, congratulations, you've activated the Forgotten Engine. This is an early access build of the game, therefore everything that the Forgotten Engine unlocks will be available in upcoming updates. In the meantime, explore Arcadia 7 secrets, expand your factory, and remember, every rupture counts. I mean, unless you're us, where every rupture just doesn't happen.
Yeah, it doesn't happen.
Oh, we still can't leave, by the way. The game still thinks this door doesn't have any power. That's okay, there's always another way to go. I want to thank War Thunder again for sponsoring this one. Don't forget it's free, and using my linkies in the description or the pinned comment can get you a bunch of free goodies if you're a brand new PC or console player, or if you haven't played in the last 6 months. Oh, and as an added bonus, the boundary force field thing is now gone, but the tutorial's still going. One of these days I'll get around to setting up production, so I hope you had fun. I know I did, and I'll see you next time.
I like the ending with the like the kind of like a story part to it, but I would not be able to get through all of the fucking building and like factory stuff to be able to get to that point. It would not even halfway interest me, not even a little bit. But the ending part was really cool though. I like the idea of like playing with your friends to like build the like kind of like Minecraft, like killing the Ender Dragon together. I enjoy that kind of stuff. I would be kind of down, but I wouldn't be able to get past the building stuff. That just sounds like my actual own personal nightmare. It would be too much for me. We don't have enough time to play. The building is pretty simplistic and has co-op. I mean, maybe. It's just not really my thing. We don't have enough time to play Alien Isolation, but we actually do have enough time to watch a travel video if you guys want. If you guys want. Illiteracy, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you. If you guys want. Oh my god, I don't want to watch an hour-long video. I want to get around to watching these cruise videos eventually though. They look really good. Oh, but you guys want to watch this? What about the Mini Pig Cafe?
Cute Bear is
I want to
taking
watch
us
the
on
Mini
another
Pig
date off.
Cafe. I love taking you on dates from kids. What did somebody showed me a video yesterday of like it was these lions in a cage and there was like a pig walking through the lion's cage and the lions like didn't give a fuck about the pig and the guy turns to the camera and he goes, "These lions must be Muslim." And now when I see pigs, all I can think about is that video. I'm still at work. Thank you for making my workday more bearable. Nah, you're welcome. I hope your workday goes fast for you. Nah, nah, nah. Oh, let me turn on. Okay. I love mini piggies. Look at how cute they are. They're so cute. Their dumb little faces. They're so cute. I would go to one of these, I think. I'd be nervous though, because what if the pigs didn't like me? I would feel bad. I would be very sad if the piggies didn't like me. It's so loud. Spooderman! He's throwing it back. He's a very sensual Spider-Man. Pigs. 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 Micro pigs. I love micro pigs. Oh, is that his little butt? There is no age limit. Even babies can enter. Oh my god. Oh, you get a whole hour with the piggies? Oh my god, look at the little gate. The pigs are only 2 apples tall. They can't go over the gate. Look at them! Oh my god, do you hear them? Where are the pigs? Yeah, someone said, where are the pigs? Hi, little babies. Ah! They're all in the sun. That's so cute. That's so cute. Hi, babies. They're so little. Why are they chewing the air? What are they doing? Are they hungry? Fat little pigs. 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 Are they hungry? Look at that one. There's some larger pigs with a strong presence. Pigs. Pigs. What are they eating though? I don't understand. Do they give all the pigs gum? They have gum. I'm concerned for them. Why are they doing that? Oh my god! Look at this! He's so tiny! Ah! I would wrap them up in blankets and carry them like babies. Dan Coon. His name's Dan. Wait. What's in his mouth? Dan Coon. Thank you, Daniel-san. I want to know what they're chewing on. I don't understand. Yeah, it looks like whipped cream, but I can't imagine feeding them whipped cream. Are they hungry? I don't understand why they're chewing the air. That would concern me. I'm gonna Google it. Chewing air is a sign of content. Oh wait, they're happy then? What? Even like constantly chewing the air? They chew a lot because their satiety center doesn't work well. Chewing like gum helps distract them from hunger. Oh no. Are they not feeding the pigs to keep them small? Is that why they're so little? And why they're chewing the air so much? The breed of pig is meant to be small. There's actually no such thing as a micro pig. It's not a real breed. I know someone who got a quote-unquote micro pig and it grew up to be like 400 pounds. I know these are babies, but I'm just worried. I don't know. I feel like they should not be chewing the air that. They shouldn't be like chewing the air constantly. I think they could stand to feed them more, but I don't know if it's a frequency thing. Yeah, I mean they obviously look well cared for, but their constant chewing is kind of freaking me out a little bit. I don't know. I love when they just lay down though. They're really cute. Some babies, they don't actually know when they're full, so they just always think they're hungry. I don't know. I was always taught when a baby cries because it's hungry, like a baby knows when it's hungry and when it's not hungry. They sound like wet little farts. If they were hungry, they would be eating the furniture and stuff. Yeah, I mean, look at what she's saying. This one kept sucking on my knee the whole time. I don't know. I'm a little worried. They're cute, but I just don't like that seems a little bizarre. I would get upset. It's to help smell the air for self-soothing and teething. Maybe. Watch her be like, oh, that was nice to meet the pigs. Now let's go have some bacon cheeseburgers. Wait, what is this? Is this a cabbage and egg? What is it? That looks like egg. Oh. What is this? Has anyone had these before? Aw, she's cooking it herself. It looks just like an omelet with fixings. I've seen them before, but I've not tried it. What? Do you have to eat it with little tiny spatulas? Their spatulas are so little. I don't know. I'm still worried about those pigs. I can't. I've been around pigs before, even quote unquote micro pigs, and they never chewed the air like that. There's a bear in the ice cream. Matcha ice cream. It's cute. Get this girl some alcohol. Stat. Yeah, matcha beer. There she goes. This would not be a travel video if my girl did not have at least one drink. I love her. Oh, she got iced matcha instead of beer. Why not? Oh. No. It doesn't look that crowded. Recently, it feels like there are fewer tourists. Is that true? That's pretty. I'll never forgive the United States for our fucking boring architecture. Damn you, US. Damn you, United States, and your boring fucking architecture. I'll never forgive the US for that, ever. I want to watch one more, but I don't know. The micro pigs, I liked it, but I got kind of sad because I don't know. I'm just worried. I feel like they should not be chewing the air that much. That's excessive. Okay, what about the Samoyed Dog Cafe? Dogs, I feel like, are easier to tell if they're hungry or something. These look like well cared for dogs. I understand their body language better. The pigs, I've never seen a pig chew the air like that before. I mean, I've seen it like a little bit, but not like to the point where they're like foaming at the mouth. And I've heard not great things. Good night, Extia. Mwah. I've heard not great things about the micro pig cafes anyways. I hear that's like one of the big concerns. Yeah, I don't know Zayners. Are you using like Google AI for your answers? Because I feel like that's pretty unreliable. I've seen a lot of criticism about the micro pig cafes. It's actually unreal how gorgeous these streets are. What the hell? It's so pretty. That is a little too crowded. This many stairs, though, would kill me. I would hate this. Plumpkins, will you carry me up the stairs? I made these streets, yeah? Are those squeaky toys? Or are they birds? Oh, they might just be birds. I got excited. I thought it was the dogs playing with squeaky toys. Sophie would lose her shit. Oh my god. What a gray day. Duck. It's a fuck. I love fucks. Samoyed Cafe. Hell yeah, that's where I want to be. Cream, thank you so much for the follow. Mwah. A fuck. A fitch and a fuck. That's so cute. Wait, how much did it say? $13 for an hour. Or $14, $15 an hour. That's not bad. I love the colors. All their names! Ah! They look so happy. He's wearing a shirt. Oh, look at him coming over! Oh, they're so cute and nosy. Oh, babies. It'd be so funny if like you worked here and your job, they were like, oh yeah, if you want to work here, you have to own a Samoyed and you have to bring your dog in with you every day. Like, come on, dumbass, hurry up, don't let the dogs out. I'd waste all my money on this. Yeah, I'd be here all day. Sophie would be all over you, and then when she realized she didn't like you, she'd be the one sleeping in the corner like that one. Dude, I want this to be my job. What? Bambi Chin! Bambi! Oh, good girl. It's doggy daycare. You know what? This is the best idea anyone's ever had. That's so cute. Ah! Imagine this is literally you just get a bunch of or like you have a Samoyed and you just drop them off for doggy daycare while you're at work and then come pick them up and they make money for you. Moro-chan. Ah, he's so cute. Ah. I love the ones that are just sleeping. Those would be my favorites. Hi. Babies. I love the ones wearing a t-shirt. He's so cute. That's a puppy! Cello-chan. She's so fluffy. Michael-chan really loves Cello-chan. Who's the top dog? When this tussle starts, the senior dogs step in to meditate. That's so funny. They need to have a cat. I'm telling you, Fishy comes downstairs and whoops Sophie's ass if she gets too crazy. They need a cat. Aww. The babies. They're so mouthy. I love it. He really wants attention. Choco! What a cute name! Ah! Look at the one looking out the window in the background. They're so nosy. so nosy.
はーい。ちょっとしてもらえ。違う。見て見て。ちょっと近いねんな。見て。ちょっと落ち着いて。
My dogs would love this job. Maybe I'm not monetizing my dogs correctly. Maybe I should open up a donkey cafe. You know what we have? Tweets.
バーンの指してもらって、鼻の前ぐらいで顎って言ってもらったら、顎ですこれ。白ちょっと邪魔。
That is so fucking cute. Sophie can sit and shake and stand up. Loki can do one more trick than her though. He can do speak too. Oh, and high five. They can both high five. Cha-cha. Oh, his name was Choco. It's Cha-cha. Okay. Abu.
かっこいいんじゃない？
I want this job! Dude, these people have to be so happy. Like, imagine this being your entire job. Is just hanging out with dogs all day. And, like, showing off your cute dogs to people. Look at the baby learning. So fluffy. So fluffy. Aww. The colors they pick for this place go really well with the dogs. Yeah, I'm gonna need to work here. This is my new job. Oh my god, you can take them for a walk. Shut up.
やる気満々のもんちゃん。
You don't get to walk them though? They walk the dog for you? She's so cute.
一番お散歩上手な子なので、こうやって横に引っ張らず歩いてくれます。
I would open a husky cafe. A boo boo boo.
そしたらここからちょっとお渡しするので、おお、もーちゃん鳥さん大好きだけど、鳥がいるとこんな感じになっちゃうんですけど。
What does he want? Or I guess she?
こうやって持ってもらって、できたらここに腕通してもらって、このままちょっとぐるぐるっとしたまま、そうですね、こうやって持ってもらえると。
I like that they have them on a double leash. I think that's a very good idea. He likes the shadows. Ah, baby! Okay, she's a girl. I couldn't tell her, sorry. The double leash system is very smart. It's very safe for the dog. Especially because you don't, like, you can't be sure that everyone who, like, handles your dog has ever had a dog. So, like, they might, like, lunge for a bird or something. Like, Sophie definitely would. Walking Sophie is terrible. It's, like, honestly, when you walk Sophie, just lean back and just let her like pull you. You don't even have to like actually walking Loki. That's pretty much what it's like to walk Loki. That's exactly. You're pretty much. It's one of two ways. Either Loki wants something behind you and you're dragging Loki, or Loki is dragging you. There's no like. It's not a walk. It's a drag. It's not. Do you want to take the dogs for a walk? Do you want to take Loki for a drag? Someone's getting drugged. You're dragging him or he's dragging you. But it's not pleasant for either of you. Well, maybe it is for him, but not for me. Why are you barking so much? Oh, she wanted to go for a walk too. Aww. Aww. I bet they're so soft. I love when they open up the gate, they all sprint over. Aw, the one in the middle, on the middle left, her face is so pretty. They're all really pretty, but her face is gorgeous. Bye, babies. They're so cute! We went to a candy shop. That stuff is like molten freaking hot. I don't know how people work with that. I bet it smells divine in there. That girl's mad because she wishes she got to work with Samoyeds all day. I would suck on that thing. It looks like a turd. It's not that hot. It's super hot. Are you kidding? There's the guy that makes TikToks, and this is like his whole job. And it's like, you and me would probably, this is like hotter than your typical shower water. Like people are like, oh, I like my shower hot. Like this is hotter than what you like to shower at. When it's moldable. I wonder what flavor it is. Maybe it's sour. It is really pretty though. Burb! Oh, what kind of bird is that? Hi, Riggy. I don't like him. That's not a good bird. That was a cute one. I like that one. I'm still worried about those pigs. I don't know. I'm just really still worried about the pigs. I hope they're okay. I hope they're getting fed. That just seemed really off to me. The vibes just were not it. I don't know. The vibes were rough. I like this one. Those dogs are very cute. Ah, I did the animal paw thing. They'll be fine. I hope so. I don't know. It just gave me a terrible feeling in my gut. Yeah, the Shiba, we watched the Shiba one. It was cute. But no, the micro pig one freaked me out. I don't know. It just doesn't... I don't know. It didn't sit well with in my soul. What? Oh, but what do you mean? We stayed up 15 minutes past our bedtime, Flumpians. You naughty Flumpkin. You stayed up 15 minutes later than when you're supposed to stay up. You're naughty. Probably you're gonna get spanked, if I had to guess. Probably. Must have missed it. It's okay. I mean, it was cute, but the pigs, like, just would not stop, like, chewing the air the entire time. So much so that they were, like, generating white foam coming out of their mouths. It just... I don't know. They gave a lot of excuses in the video. Like, one of them was, it's because the pigs don't know when they're always hungry. So it's like how they deal with being hungry all the time.
I'm going off as I'm super tired.
I don't know.
Good night, bear wife. Good night, Flumpkin's kiss.
I didn't really buy it. To me, I was just like, are you feeding these piggies enough food? That just seems excessive to me. I don't know. I'm worried about those pigs. Can we go get them, please? Can we please go get those pigs? I don't think they're safe. I think they need me to be their mommy. We need a pig expert to explain this to us. A pig. I've met 2 micro pigs my entire life. The first one was when I was a kid, and then the other one was not that long ago. The second micro pig was a bastard. He would scream all the time. He was obnoxious. Anytime they would like pick him up and go, ah! Like he was just a bastard. And both of them grew very fast and were supposedly micro pigs. I don't know. Maybe they have a different kind of micro pig over there. It just freaks me out a little bit. I would understand if they were like baby piglets. Like that would make sense. They got to the size. Yeah, they get pretty. The micro pig is. Yeah, if you saw what size a really like a normal fucking pig is, they're like the size of a fucking donkey. So like micro in terms of pigs.
Thank
like,
you for the stream, my beautiful
yeah,
white kiss.
A big dog is small for what a pig usually is. Like, oh, it's a miniature horse-sized pig. That's normal. And then it's like, oh, it's a pretty. It's the size of a husky. Okay, that's a micro pig. Yeah. I don't know. It freaked me out. Who are we gonna go hang out with? What if we hang out with...
This bear is the best bear there is, kiss.
Slaps bear on the butt. This bad bear can give so many smooches. Nah. What if we go hang out with... Oh god, Numi's doing a Hot Ones wing challenge. Oh my god. She's eating hot wings. Oh, she's ending stream. Oh no. That looked really interesting to me. Damn it! Okay, let's just go see Iron Mouse. It's fine. It's fine! Flash, you're not streaming. I can't raid you. I can't raid you because you're not streaming. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Thank you for getting excited with me about the model updates. I'm so excited. I can't believe. I'm telling you, I was shocked when I woke up to that message. I was like, there's no fucking way that Roberta had a cancellation and can get me in. And Doha didn't answer me. Like, I'm telling you, everything aligned perfectly. It's kind of crazy how everything aligned. I'm such a lucky man. I'm so lucky. I'm so lucky. I'm so lucky. Thank you guys so much. I know that it wasn't just my luck that brought that from me. I know that some of you guys must have been thinking about me too to give me your luck. Thank you. Thank you so much. I feel excited, and I feel like nothing can get us down. It was really meant to be. I wanted Roberta to rig it the entire time, but it was just like, it was difficult because the date means a lot to me. I really wanted to be able to do it for my 4-year anniversary. I wanted to walk into like a new year affair being different. Like, if honestly, even if we can debut it before, I won't even be mad. If we can debut it before October, I won't be mad. But I didn't want to walk into 4 years of streaming anybody else. I wanted to be able to walk into 4 years with a new model. It meant a lot to me. Jakey, thank you for the follow. Will Bear now cry less? Yeah, I think I have a lot less to stress about now. There's pretty much nothing. I feel very stress-free about Fuufie. This was like a really big point of contention for me, and like a big... It was a roadblock. It was really hard because you can't... You can't predict how things are gonna go. Nothing is like guaranteed. I mean, still, even now, still, like nothing is guaranteed to go my way. I just kind of have to like hope that it goes my way, but it might not go my way, but I can hope and pray that it does go my way. If it was done by August, you could do a 1 year of full-time streamer debut. That would be fun. Yeah, I just really wanted to I really wanted to step into 4 years, not with this model, with the new Fuufie model. I mean, it means a lot of things to me. It means I'm finally doing exactly what I want to do. Like, I don't have to like, when I made this model, I wasn't worried about what like other people would think or like how other people would like the model. I was only worried about exactly what I wanted. Like, this is the first time that I've made a model that I've only considered things that I want for it. It doesn't matter like if someone was like, oh well, I don't like that. It's like, okay, well, go get your own model then. Like, I was strict about what I wanted. I was strict with myself. I was strict with the person who made my model. If they said no, I said that's too bad. Like, it's a sign of the new Fuufie. I'm ready to be exactly who I want to be, not who anyone else wants me to be. I'm not tied down to any... It's not like the last time where like I was waiting for my model because I was tied up with like somebody that I didn't interact with anymore. Like, this is a fresh, clean start for everything that I want to be and I want to do. I'm really excited. It means so much for me. And I'm glad it means a lot for you guys too. Okay, I've been like glancing over Iron Mouse because I'm like, what the fuck are you even watching? I will see you guys all tomorrow. Mwah! I see you guys all tomorrow. I will yap way less. I don't have that much to say for like tomorrow, honestly, because what else can I tell? Like, there's nothing I can tell you about the model. Like, the model is, that's done and over with. There's nothing I can tell you about the model. So I think I'll have less to talk about tomorrow. So hopefully we can get through everything and we can jump straight into Alien Isolation and play more of it. Okay? I'm so fucking excited. I'm so fucking excited. We're doing it, you guys. We're really doing it. We're really gonna have new model soon. I'm so excited. It still honestly doesn't even feel real. That's why I talked about it for so long, because I was like, I need to talk about this enough to make sure that it's actually happening. How can I be sure that it's actually happening? Okay, have fun with Mousy. I love you guys so much. I'll see you guys all tomorrow. Have a good rest of your night, good rest of your day. I love you so much. I see you tomorrow. Goodbye. Goodbye.